Glover hits him with the left hand. Let's go, Glover. Glover looking for the choke. The tap! The tap! Legs against the fence. Here comes the knee. Out comes the thumb. In with teeth off. Come on. He dropped it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Michael Chandler with that head kick. Look at me. Come on over my ass, please. Oh, underneath my lip. He drops him down. All right, I'm going to play the carnage in a second. I do want to see. I know, Allie. Tell me about it. Oh, Rexley goes down.
At the head of Emmett with the leg, and Rodriguez tightens up.
It is all over. Just like that. Beat Rodriguez in the first round. Put Mike Jackson and Lolo in.
What the
Can you cut it out? Like, what the hell is going on?
Wonderful.
From the contest studios of Arizona, Dana White's Contender Series, Pat Pytlik versus Andreas Gustafsson, Season 8, Episode 2, live reaction with the MMA-Holes.
Wonderful.
Okay. Happy Tuesday, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully everyone is wonderful. We're going to react to the Contender Series, so everyone hit the like button. Let's go, baby. Contender Series Season 8, Episode 2. Contender Series, so everyone hit the like button. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Hit that like button over here as we're getting ready to rock and roll. Tuesday night fights. Yeah, baby. Smash it up. How's everyone doing? Are you well? I got the fat puffy. I didn't like the popping of the yelling and screaming, so I got big fat puffy Mike back in. Anyway, shout out to mybookie.ag. I just noticed this today. 10 years. I knew about that, but I just noticed today that MyBookie's got the Contender Series. So if you want to place a bet on anything on the Contender Series, I don't know anything about any of the guys tonight fighting. All I know is there's a really small guy fighting a really tall guy.
Wonderful.
But if you want the really small guy, you could bet on him. So go on over to mybookie.ag and use promo code MMA-HOLES for a 10% match. Let me know if anyone's betting on one of these 5 fights or all the 5 fights at mybookie.ag. And if you do so, do it responsibly, because gambling could be bad. Do it for fun. Thank you. And use our code, MMA-HOLES. Shout out to W. Link in the description down below. They got a hydration drink. They got an energy drink. And if you want the discount, use the code MMA-HOLES, and you can click the link in the description or just go to their website. And if you're watching the ESPN event that is the Contender Series along with us, there's a link in the description down below. Everyone that watches through our link, we get a kickback. Okay, everyone, how you doing? Tuesday night fights, baby. We're ready to roll here. I'm fired up. I always like to watch Carnage on a Tuesday. I fired up the Dragon's Lair, and I noticed that the statisticals are there, but they didn't load up the images. And I think this is a horrific job by the UFC. The least they can do is load up the images, because we don't know who these guys are. We have no idea who these guys are.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I don't know, Connor. I have no idea, but we're going to learn about him tonight and see if anyone gets a contract. But it's the Contender Series. It's 2024. Of course, everyone's going to get a contract, right? So if you win, you get a contract. Something like that. Unless it's boring. Never seen this announcer before. Oh, yeah. Who? John Schriffen. Looks like a giraffe. He's like a giraffe man. Very long neck. You got Laura Sanko and you got Paul Felder. Thank God I'm here, guys. I got you guys covered. Don't worry. You don't have to listen to Giraffe Neck. I believe most fights are BS and rigged. Only the important fights aren't rigged, says Joseph. Okay. Never seen the... Oh, so that. Theo Von has somehow managed to get Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders on his podcast over the span of just a week. I had no idea. Did he really? Well, Theo Von's doing very well. So I would imagine if you're running for president or you're trying to, get people's votes on something, you go on the biggest podcast you can. Joe Rogan denied Trump, so I guess you got the next best thing is Theo Von. When is the first fight? It's going to be happening in a couple of minutes. Billy Brand versus Cody Haddon. The reason why I like the Contender Series is most of the time, sometimes we know the guys from the regional scene, but most of the time we don't really know much about these guys. So we get to learn about the fighters all together like a big happy family. And I kind of enjoy that, man. I don't know. There's something refreshing about the Contender Series. There's something very enjoyable about watching guys try to kill each other on a Tuesday night. So Dana White can say, yeah, you're in the UFC. There's something a lot of fun. I don't know. This show's great. It really is. Even if the fights suck, you know, we're like, oh, that fight sucked. But still, it's what else will we be doing on a Tuesday night, right? I mean, I don't know. We'd be watching something else that doesn't involve fighting, I guess. Rogan had Russell Crowe. I did see that. It's so weird seeing Russell Crowe so fat. It's disturbing. I understand we all get old. We let ourselves go. But Russell Crowe was the gladiator, right? And now it looks like the Hamburglar. What happened to Russell Crowe? Was the interview good? I got to check it out. If it was good. Russell Crowe, he's not in the best of movies now, but he was in a movie not too long ago where it was about road rage, which I enjoyed. He was Superman's father for a little bit. Jarrell, is that his name? Jones is done after Stipe. Right before we went live, I actually commented on one of his tweets, and it would be so funny. It'd be really funny if Stipe Miocic wins. Stop fat shaming. Listen, if you're a fat fuck, I mean, just lose weight. I don't know. No, my thyroid. No, just go on a fucking diet, man. Listen. Just put the fucking cookie down. Put the cookie down, you know? Or you know, make some life changes because there's no reason for it. But if you like to be fat, then so be it. You know, if you enjoy it, then enjoy yourself. Anyway, what were we talking about before that guy fucking put in his 2 cents? What the fuck was I talking? I don't know. What was I talking about before that guy chimed in? I don't know. I don't know what the hell I was saying. I was talking about something. Jon Jones. Yeah, so right before we went live, I commented on one of his tweets. You know, Jon is like alluding to the fact that he's going to retire after the Stipe fight in November, right? Madison Square Garden. And it's kind of anticlimactic, right? It's kind of like, well, do we even need this fight to even happen? Stipe, long in the tooth, been there, done that. Great champion, if not one of the best heavyweight champions of all time, but he's coming off a loss. Why is he fighting for a belt? It makes no sense. If he beats Jon Jones, that'd be hilarious. It'd be very, very funny, you know? But Jon doesn't want any of that Tom Aspinall smoke, and I don't blame him, right? You get yourself to a level where you can pick and choose your fights. You become above the matchmaking. You start calling the shots when you become that big of a star. And Jon Jones has put himself in that situation. So he's probably going to headline Madison Square Garden, fight Stipe Miocic, leave the gloves in the mat, and do some cocaine. Right? That's what's going to happen. By the way, after this stream, I'm going to redirect you guys over to Gotti, the third stream on Angel Gotti's channel. She's going to be talking about, I'm assuming she's going to be talking about Jon's fight this weekend against Floyd Mayweather. So she's going to have a great stream over there. So I'll redirect everyone after the Contender Series so you can hang out there. And if she drops the link, I'm jumping in. I'm gonna jump in on that stream over there as well. So you get double dip of the mystical. And Angel does a great show. So go subscribe to her, please. If you grow up poor and you're fat, you didn't grow up poor enough.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, I mean, you could eat a lot poor. It's just you're eating a lot of cheap stuff, right? Bad, cheap stuff. So you could be fat and poor. It could be a thing. And like I said before, if you enjoy being fat, then go for it. Like, I mean, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? If you like it, if that's the lifestyle that you want to live, then so be it, you know? But I don't like the fat people that complain about being fat. Those people annoy me. Just be fat, enjoy it, or do something about it. You know what I'm saying? If Stipe can't fight, what does Jon Jones do? If Stipe can't fight, what does Jon Jones do? Well, Tom Aspinall's a stand-up. He's the fill-in guy. So I think what would happen is if Stipe, say, gets hurt, Tom Aspinall will say, I'm going to step in, and then Jon Jones is going to retire before they could even fight. And then Alex Pereira is going to come in. Like, you're going to hear the Chama music. It's going to be like a WWE thing where everyone's like, oh, my God. And Tom Aspinall turns around dramatically and looks. And in the corner of his eye, he sees a fucking rapist pulling the arrow back. Not a rapist. He's innocent, but it's a way better fight. Right? Way better fight. Anyway, we're waiting for the first fight to get going over here on the Contender Series. We just got to wait for some rope tossing around. They got to. We just got to wait. We got to wait for this, the rope tossing and the Sabi backstory, and then we can get into the fights. By the way, the next pay-per-view, which is kind of crazy, the next pay-per-view is Noché. I felt like it was so far away, and now it's here. Literally, the next pay-per-view in September, next month, will be Merab versus Sugar Sean. So that's going to be something interesting. You're going to have that big... I might have to buy this one like last one. How many people are going to buy it? And if you are, please use our link in the description down below ESPN+. But I feel like you might have to buy this one. Not for the fights, because I couldn't give two shits about Shevchenko Grasso 42. And honestly, O'Malley versus Merab, I am very interested in. It doesn't get the juices flowing for my $85 out of my pocket. But I feel like we got to watch this like in super HD, no buffering, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this is if this is indeed a one-off, you might have to bite the bullet on this one. So let me know how many people in the chat are actually going to buy the UFC Noché event. I might have to on this one. Because the visuals are going to be pretty interesting. You know what they're going to do, right? They're going to do this again. It's going to be such a success that they're going to do Noché 1, Noché 2. It's going to turn into this thing. And we all got scammed into buying this pay-per-view. But, yeah. I'm going to have to borrow it. Yeah, I'm on the fence. I don't know what should I do. So Stack says we'll probably buy it. I think O'Malley will win. He looks big compared to Merab. I still think I'm leaning towards Merab, though. Although O'Malley would be better. I might actually buy the Sphere card, says Jamie. I feel like it would be kind of cool if they gave you, if you had to get, 3D glasses and shit, it's a whole thing. Like, back in the day when I was a kid, this kind of dates myself, but I remember when I was a kid, and they would show, 3D movies on TV when I was really, really young, and you would go to the store and get these cheap ass 3D glasses and you would watch it and it would never really work well. It was green and red. They should do that with Noché. They should do that where it's coming out at you. This way you pop an edible, you smoke a blunt, and then all of a sudden, all the bells and whistles. If you're there, you got to be high going to this event. If you're going to this Noché event, I understand it's $3,000 to go to this thing for the nosebleeds. If you're going to Noché, you got to be high, right? I don't know how you could watch this sober. And then if you get drunk, you got to piss every 5 seconds. You're going to miss everything. You're going to miss a bunch of stuff. You got to wait online for beer. You pop an edible. You're good for the entire event. So I think the way to go is get high. Have a few beers in me. Yeah, but if you have beers, you got to piss. We got to wear a diaper. You got to wait on beer lines. I guess people will go, you'll have the vendors going up and down the stairs. So I guess you could do that, but eventually you're going to have to piss and wait in a long-ass line. So listen, I'm going to tell you right now, find your local marijuana person, even if you're not a person that doesn't smoke weed or whatever, the lowest dose you can get, go to Noché. Don't be in the fucking bathroom. Don't wait on the bathroom line while all the cool shit's happening, Or actually, you know what? You use the bathroom for a Shevchenko Grasso. You could get drunk. Yeah, just go during the co-main event. Hold the pissin for that. Hold it for the co-main.
Wonderful.
Here we go, Hearns. How you doing, Hearns?
Mose, it seems that there's a lot of people in social media upset at the Spheres card and theme, and Dana's obsession with Mexico.
What?
I don't think sponsors and Dana are dumb. They know exactly what they are doing money laundering. I'm joking.
I didn't hear anything negative about that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were laundering money through this event. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, it's going to be phenomenal. especially with the Mexican theme and the history lesson that they're going to give you with these, I mean, it's going to be a blast. And Hearns is going. So thank you, Hearns, by the way, for the $2 donation. He's going to be in the building for the Sphere. Boy, oh boy, please try to get as much video as you can. I'd love to see it. But shout out to the Hearns for being the top dog on a Tuesday night. Wow, look at this. Right off the bat, the Hearns coming in with the deuce, dropping it in. Here we go, baby. Up in the lights. Prime real estate. All right, let's get ready for the first fight on the card. No pictures, but we'll have the live stats in between. I think a couple of fights will have pictures, but we'll show where the damage is landing. Billy Brand versus Cody Haddon. Hey, guess what, guys? He's only 5-1, Brand. Cody Haddon 6-1. Ready for the new UFC. They're ready to go. 5'6" is Brand, 5'7" is Haddon. Both championship weight, bantamweight 135. 28 years of age is Brand, 25 for Haddon. A 69-inch reach for Haddon, a 65-inch reach for Brand. Both coming out of the orthodox stance. Let's go. I'm ready for carnage, baby. On a Tuesday night, ground and pound the like right now. I'm going to refresh this thing. Ground and pound the like button right now. Let's go, friends. It's a Tuesday night. It's going to be a glorious Contender Series. I appreciate everyone that hit that like button. If you didn't, you are...
This is number one bullshit.
Number one bullshit. You're number one bullshit. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if the likes are working, but regardless, hit the like button. Thank you. Muchos gracias. How many people are pumped up about Gotti Mayweather 2 happening this week? Going head-to-head with Cannonier versus Barallo. I tell you what, that Cannonier-Barallo, if it's a banger, they might skip the line. You might see them fighting in a big, big, big fight in the next one. Imagine if they skip Sean Strickland. How about Sean Strickland saying that Israel Adesanya basically is overrated? He's not really that good. That clip's floating around the Twitterverse. Hey, Jimmy.
Wonderful.
Thank you for the deuce, Jimmy. Thank you, baby.
I was watching a video of Nippy the Hippie.
Yeah?
He was like I met a friend for the first time at a bar.
Okay.
He came out the back with two cattle prods yelling out of the way, "You bastards."
Oh.
Yup, yup, Yankee. That's the law. You know you have two sticks crooked.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you, Jimmy. Well said. We got Hearns coming in, dropping another deuce on us. Thank you, Hearns.
I'm scared of heights and I was either going to pay $2,800 for one ticket second floor. I decided to buy 2 tickets section 4, pay $2,900 for 2 tickets. I'm taking my father.
Wow. My God. Dude, that is unbelievable. You are a great son. 2 tickets section 4, pay $2,900 for 2 tickets. Wait, $2,900 for both tickets? 2,000, or is that $2,900 per ticket? Are you paying are you paying almost $3,000 for 2 tickets or a piece? Thank you so much, Hearns, man. Oh man, that's gonna be some time. I tell you what, listen, if I had the cash, and I wasn't doing this because we're gonna be reacting to it, I would find a way to get there. $3,000 a seat? Yeah, that sounds about right? That sounds about right. Okay, round 1 has begun between Brand and Haddon. So Brand is out of the red trunks. You'll see the damage appear on his silhouette of a body, but unfortunately, ESPN has not loaded it up for us to rip off of. So, they're going at it. Haddon with a nice right hand over the top, but Brand rolled with it nicely. Brand's got a nice mustache. He's eating a combo to the face. I like the way these guys look. They got kind of like a throwback look to them for some reason. Ooh, man, right in the pocket. Haddon letting him fly. And Brand trots over to the other side. Good leg kick by Haddon. Another leg kick. Now Brand puts one back in Haddon's legs. Brand comes in, walks into a flurry by Haddon. Haddon clinching up with Brand. Brand does get an underlock. And Haddon, I think, has one too. And he pushes Brand to the fence. Oh, he doesn't. He's over the arm. Damn, Haddon's over the arm. Love the Contender Series baby blue gloves. Fantastic. Haddon still working against the fence. Knees coming from off the cage by Brand. I'm telling you, man. The Contender Series is a whole different beast. You will see way more action because these guys are looking for contracts. And nice jabs coming out by Brand. And Haddon follows up with a combination of his own upstairs. High kick off the arms. Comes in by Brand. Haddon just walks right through it, walking forward. Shooting in is Brand, and Haddon gives him a flurry of shots. Ooh, nice stiff jab to the face on the mustache by Haddon. Brand comes in with a nice right hand on. Oh, my God. Haddon and Brand going back and forth with 3:22 on the clock. Kicks coming in off the arm. Oh, Haddon pops him in the face. A nice one there by Haddon. Who is the favorite in this fight? Haddon or Brand? So let me look. By the way, like I said, on my bookie, you could place the bets. Ooh, man, Haddon's tried to come in for a trip, but Brand loops around to the backside, locks around the waist, and holds Haddon against the cage with 3 minutes on the clock. So the underdog, Haddon is dragging Brand around, throwing him onto the knees. The underdog in this one is, I'm assuming Brand. I'm guessing. Let's see. Yep, Brand is the under. Not by much. Oh, it's right over here. Durr. Yeah, not by much. But Haddon's landing a flurry again. Brand did pop him in that flurry, but Haddon is in control. Moving in, and the hook drops Brand down to the ground. The ref was thinking about lunging in. Brand is in big trouble. Taking the back is Haddon. Haddon looking for the carnage. Left's coming in. Hammerfist coming in. The ref's taking a look. Haddon gets on the backside. Looks for the choke. Brand is trying to fight it off. Then Haddon goes over to the mount. Now on the side. Now on the back of Brand. Brand eating some shots here as Haddon looking for the kill with 2:10 left. Shots on the ear. Shots on the mustache. Haddon's going for it. He's going all in. Looking for the neck. Brand tucking in the chin. Trying to survive here in the first round, and there's 2 full minutes left as Haddon loops him around, drags him back down, goes for the neck, under the chin, get ready for the tap. There it is! There it is! There it is! Cody Haddon goes 7-1, gets the carnage, the rear naked choke in the first round.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage.
Go on a date
with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage. Play jokes on carnage. Masturbate with carnage.
Ejaculate
the carnage. Propose to the carnage. Enjoy pancakes with the carnage. Celebrate the carnage.
Beauty. A beauty by Cody Haddon. A delicious finish in the first round. Brand Cody, just too much. Brand couldn't hang with him. So we start off with a favorite from Australia. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Nice job, Cody Haddon. 7-1. Opening up the Contender Series with a dub. And probably a contract.
Wonderful.
Hearn's making it rain, baby.
Section 4 has seats at $1,450 with fees. I got 2. I doubt people in the cheap seats get drunk. I found out this place has very steep seats with no leg space in the top sections. Seats are in an angle, they are not flat.
So, thank you so much, Hearns. How about a round of applause for Hearns? Oh, shit! Hearns dropping the deuces. This guy spent big money going to the Sphere, and he's still dropping donations on the show. Thank you, Hearns. Thank you. You know, what's it? In Newark, what's it called? The Prudential Center? Pretty similar. The Prudential Center's got seats that are just like this. I remember seeing Metallica there. And one of the times I was in the seats, and I couldn't believe it, man. It was just like you look down, and it's just like, it's like a drop of steps. And I was thinking, we were all drunk and stumbling all over each other. It's amazing people don't break their freaking neck walking up and down those stairs. And I guess the Sphere is not a big place, so I would imagine it's very similar with the steep steps. So be careful, Hearns. Don't break your neck. Don't do it. Yeah, I could understand though, because I'm not really afraid of heights, but it did unnerve me, especially when you're drunk. So I don't know. And Hearns likes to drink, so I could understand his concerns. I could definitely understand his concerns here, because if you're dabbling into the sauce, you don't want those steep steps. So Hearns, be careful. Don't break your neck. And thank you. I'm 4+ minutes behind. Uh-oh. That's not good. I'll refresh it. All right, I got him walking into the hallway now. What do you guys? I'm actually using ESPN Plus. No alcohol for this one. Yeah, listen, dabbling a little weed, Just get a little high, and then everything's gonna be enhanced. It's gonna be. That's what I would do, or sober. You're gonna want to soak all that in if you're spending all that money, right? Imagine, there are probably gonna be people there that are gonna be so wrecked and not remember anything. You all should catch up tomorrow. Yeah. Well, it should. I mean, I don't know. I just refreshed it. Oh, is this the dwarf? Hold on. So this is going to be a good one here. This is Cam Rowston versus Torres Finney. This one is so funny because Finney, they say he's 5'8", and Rowston is 6'2", but Finney looks like a straight up midget. Let me see if I can find a picture of the face-off. It's crazy, man. Hold on. It's so nuts. The face-off was wild. Let's see. Let me try to pull up this picture. Look what I tagged you on Twitter. All right. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, my God. Are you fucking kidding me? No. Oh, my God. Stop it. Is this a job? I'm Merab. Oh, my God. Oh, God.
No.
Oh, my God. Who would fill in? Oh, Jesus Christ. What a dope. Merab's got a cut. Like, that's the worst place. This guy sat around for so long because of his butt buddy Aljo. And could you imagine he would have to pull out of this thing? It doesn't look as big as the Charles Oliveira one, but fucking hell, man. That's terrible. That's really bad, man. All right, let me go to this face-off here. Let's see. UFC. Rowston versus Finney. Okay, so this is the next fight. Oh, you can see a picture of Finney here. There you go. That's Mr. Finney. All right, screw this. What is going on? My graphics, man. My graphics aren't playing nicely. All right, so...
And one fight.
All right. Oh, yeah, it's this guy, Finney, up here. Let's see what the face-off is. They got all this slap shit. They don't have anything for the Contender Series? Like, what the hell? Noché, Kai Kara France. I mean, Jesus Christ. What is up with Kai Kara France? Does the Contender Series have, let's see, maybe Dana... Does Contender Series have a an insert? Oh, it looks like they do. He loves that slap. Dana loves it. Let's see. Dana White's Contender Series. Yeah, it looks like they do. Yeah, let's follow them. Okay. They don't have the face-off? What the... Is this like a bootleg Contender Series? This is probably a bootleg. Yeah, it's probably not the real one. I just followed some Fugazi one. They don't even have the midget. All right, well, anyway, if someone could tag me in the dwarf face-off, I'm too lazy to dig for it. Jesus. I asked, so on Instagram, you can see, I asked Merab Dvalishvili to train me to fight John Anik, and he declined. Merab declined. That bastard. He wouldn't train me. He's like, no, that's my friend. What the fuck, bro? It's
Wonderful.
so go sugar. Roberto.
I can only imagine floor seat dudes high on peyote, mushrooms.
Oh my God. Yo, could you, I mean, I think anywhere you sit, you might be better off up top. Because in the Sphere, the upper seats, I mean, you have the whole view, right? I think the show is the Sphere. And then the side show is actually what's going on. That's what Dana White was saying when he watched U2. You know, Dana White was basically like, the Sphere was the show, and U2 was just like the side thing that was happening there. So, yeah, I guess if you sit up high, it might be just as good, if not better. Right? Because you got I'm having a feeling that while the event is going on, that whole freaking thing is going to be lit up with the fight, and that would be insane. That would be insane. Dana just announced, Merab, I don't think he announced that, but I did see this. I did see this post. And I got to be honest with you, if the Sphere is headlined by Shevchenko versus Grasso, if I was the Hearns, I would go for a refund immediately. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird, man. Merab posting this. A little concerning. I mean, it's literally next month. Merab is bleeding as we speak on Instagram Live. Is he live now? Hold up. I hate this. The phone, you can see everything. Is Merab live? Oh, my God. Dude, what the fuck? How do you... This is why I hate... Like, why not have the same thing? You know, on the phone, you look up at the top, you see all the icons. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. How do I get to live? Dude, this is so dumb, man. Like, the desktop is different than the phone one. And I can't see anyone live. What the fuck? It's so stupid. Well, I can't see it. Oh, is that Twitter? I'm on fucking Twitter. What are you talking? I'm on Twitter. Hold up. Hold up. Jesus Christ. I had a Shab moment there. Hold up. Hold up. Let's go. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on here? All right. Merab. And I just had a Brendan Schaub moment. Oh, it doesn't say he's live. Oh. No, he's not live. See, the same. Yeah, so I'm not a complete idiot. And here's the video. Oh my God. Oh, is this the live?
Close your eye.
You dumb fuck. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, you dumb fuck. This is what he gets for slapping that fan. Oh my God. The fight of a lifetime, and he waited so long. How did this happen? How does this happen? How? Was he training and this happened? Yeah, it took like a minute looking for it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Jesus. If you could do it better, do it yourself. Bro thinks he's Charles. Charles is even worse than that. Hopefully, I mean, that's not going to be, I mean, it will heal, but it's not going to be perfect. That'll pop right back open in a couple of weeks. They're going to glue it. Oh, my God. We might have to stick around a little bit for the Dana White. Oh, my God. The post-fight on this. We have Merab doing this. By the way, we're going to get into the next fight with the little guy. We have Merab doing this to a fan, right? Imagine this is when it happened. Like, look at this. He's like fucking, I guess the fan was heckling him or some shit. Merab was grabbing his hair. The guy was like shitting his pants. But like, how do you let Merab do that? Like, this dude's literally the main event for the Sphere. If Shevchenko Grasso, oh my God, if that is the main event. Anyway, 6'2" versus 5'8", 184, 185, 25 for Finney, 29 for Rowston, 78-inch reach versus a 75.5-inch reach Finney, both orthodox fighters. And this is the fight a lot of people are talking about for tonight's Contender Series. Let's find out if the little guy can get it done. Wow, look at the look at these two. Oh my God. Dude. This is crazy, man. All right. So Rowston is in the red. It looks. Oh, Finney cracks him with a right and takes him down already. So Finney gets the takedown with that big cake booty. Yo, Finney's got a nice badonkadonk on him. Trying to pass over the legs, gobble him up. And Rowston does get back up. Oh my God, this shit looks like Fight Circus. So Finney controlling against the fence. And Rowston is trying to maneuver his body from off the cage. This guy is 5'8", 185. I'm assuming if he... Wow, he got spun around by Rowston. I'm assuming if... Oh, nice knee to the head by Rowston. So he spins off, separates, lands some knees. Rowston kicking to the body. And Finney slowly circles. This pace is slowed down tremendously. Kicks to the body by Rowston some more. I'm assuming if this guy, Finney, wins and gets a contract, Dana's going to try to tell him there's got to be a way. Lose some weight, muscle, whatever. You're going to have to find a way down. Oh, my God, he gets a takedown again. Just grabs the leg. And he's trying to fall inside the guard of Rowston. So Rowston down to the ground, Finney on top. Rowston crawls up to the cage. And Finney is trying to keep him on the mat. We'll keep you guys posted as this Merab injury unfolds. Little side story. While we are watching the Contender Series, if you're just jumping in, Merab Dvalishvili has a cut above his eye, bleeding all over the place, getting fixed up. Dana White's having a heart attack and getting right back up. I guess this is the time you bring Chris Mutino back, right? What do you think, Chris Mutino? Right? I'd say Sugar Sean versus Chris Mutino. What do you got? One's in the chat if you're down for that. Finney still working against the fence on Rowston. Rowston trying to widen up the legs. So Rowston does get back up. Finney is grinding, lifting the big man and throwing him down to the ground easily. Just places him right in the center of the octagon. Holy smokes. That was an easy takedown. What is the odds on this fight? So Finney gets a takedown. He's working on the mat. Finney is 8-0. Wrestling is... He's a minus 400 favorite in this fight. The dude from Australia that he's fighting, Cam Rowston, is 8-2-0. So Rowston is trying to maneuver his body to the fence again. Finney does have the backside, and he's grappling and wrestling, but Finney cannot control him on the mat. Rowston gets right back up again against the fence. So Rowston doing a good job getting back up to the feet. Dana actually said Merab fights off. No, we didn't hear it from the boss. But I tell you what, we might have to stick around for the boss media scrum after this if he's talking to the media. Oh, my God. Lifts and dumps again. Finney with the slam on Rowston. And some rights are coming in by Finney. Holy smokes. Imagine watching a Finney versus Adesanya. Like, imagine what that thing was. Is he like 6'3", 6'4"? This dude 5'8". Dude, could you imagine? Oh my God, what that thing would look like? How tall is this guy? This guy's 6'2", and he's massive. So Finney gets the takedown once more. We have 1:14 on the clock. Finney working inside the guard here, and Rowston's just trying to peel the hands apart, just trying to crawl off to the fence. Right now, total strikes 12-7, so not many strikes to work with. The guy that's being held to the ground landing a little bit more. But Finney is controlling this round, not doing anything really with it. Okay. Finney's still working on the mat here inside the guard of Rowston. Rowston eats the right on the ear. With 40 seconds left on the clock, Rowston trying to get the legs up high. Yo, imagine he hits a triangle on him. That'd be hysterical. Yo, Rowston throws up the left leg over the shoulder. But Finney is, he's trying to go for the arm bar, but Finney's just, he's going again. He's trying to set it up, but Finney's he's like a boulder and just settles right back inside the guard with the BBC on top of Rowston. Nice job by Finney adjusting. He's just too small, though. Like, it's so funny. He can't, oh my God, going for the arm bar again is Rowston. But, Finney's too compact. He's too compact. Pulled it right out of there. Says, nope. Oh, he's fun-sized. Kick into the legs is Finney. Rowston with the up kicks, and the round is over. What a round. Phenomenal. That was kind of entertaining. It was boring but entertaining at the same time. The size difference is hilarious. Finney can't get choked out with his no neck. No, he can't get choked out. The dude tried to throw up a triangle. Had nowhere to put it. The traps were too big. He tried to go for the arm, but it's so short you can't really grab anything. And it was so funny. While Finney was trying to do some ground and pound, he couldn't reach his face. Finney was inside the guard, and he was swinging. He couldn't. The guy was too long. He was swinging at air. Oh my God. This is my kind of fight. If you have a wrestler, like I need a severe size, like height difference. I need that. It just makes it funnier, you know? The fight could suck, but it's very entertaining. All right, so let's get into the second round. Let's switch the round here. Guys and gals, hit the like button if you haven't done so. And they're doing Noché advertisements, and all I could think about is this Merab injury. Oh, boy. If anyone gets any updates in the chat, let us know. I mean, I guess they're just going to have to see. Yeah, someone in the chat said Umar. Umar would be a good substitution. Actually, that could be an upgrade. Could you imagine that? Holy crap. That, I mean, Umar is interesting. Man, all I could think about, though, is Merab waited so long. So freaking long to get this opportunity. Right off the bat, Finney charges in, grabs up on the gluteus maximus, lifts up, but Rowston plays defense, stays on the feet. And we have 4:25 on the clock. Rowston is still upright against Finney. I hope Merab is okay, man. I hope he can fight. Okay, so Finney dragging him down to the knee. 4:10 on the clock. Rowston trying to get back up. This is hilarious, man. Finney does not look 5'8". He looks like he's about 5'3". I think there's some fudging on the stats. Rowston is pushing on the back of his head, but Finney grabs the ankle and drags him down onto a shin. Is Rowston up against the fence? Finney controlling there, driving the driving his shoulder into his rib cage. Rowston is back up again, and Finney holds him against the fence. They separate. So Rowston has separated the big man, and Finney go at it again. Rowston is throwing some punches, and he's just punching down at this guy. It's so weird to watch. A right hand slides in by Rowston. This is the most awkward shit ever. Oh my God, this looks like a 2 weight class gap. Like, looks like a lightweight fighting like a flyweight. 3 weight class gap. And there's a takedown again by Finney. So he just grabs him, throws him to the mat. Finney on top here as Rowston is trying to get back up once more. Oh, boy. Officially boring. Finney way too short for middleweight. I mean, it's just, this is a 6'2" guy. Could you imagine he's fighting these 6'4" dudes? I mean, there's guys that are tremendous at middleweight. I kind of want him to get in the... I don't care if he wins a decision. I really want to see this guy in the UFC. I really do, just to watch the... I mean, this shit looks like, you know, a goof fight that you would put together in, like, UFC 5. So Finney is just holding on to Rowston, locked around the body. Now he's hitting some lefts to the face of Rowston. Rowston is trying to get back up. He's got 7 takedowns out of 11, 6 minutes and 12 seconds of control time. And Rowston is trying to get back up once more. Dropping the tomatoes in the chat. They're not liking it because Rowston gets back up again. Finney can't do anything. 2 minutes on the clock. And Finney's just holding him there against the fence. Oh, boy. How old is this dude, Finney? He's 25 years old. That's it. So Rowston back up. And they're in the pocket. They're letting them go. Finney's landing. Oh, he's landing, Finney. Trying to go for the takedown again. Pushing Rowston to the fence and uppercut in the clinch. I mean, he's got a really lower center of gravity. Just grabs the ankle, pulls him down. The size difference, I mean, for a guy that wrestles like Finney, it's a big advantage. Like, how do you get an underhook on a guy where you can't even reach his armpits? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get the underhook. It's impossible. This dude's so low to the ground. He just got to pull out the ankles and you're down. So, I mean, the height is really, you know, if he's that good of a wrestler, there's really nothing you can do. So here we go. Rowston gets back up. There's no way you could underlock that arm. It's literally a physical impossibility. So Finney is throwing some shots here as they break, and Rowston gets back up. Yo, he's getting cracked. Rowston's getting cracked. And then Finney's going for 2 legs again. Here we go. Right back down to the ground. Oh, man. What about Bo Nickel? Bo Nickel versus Finney. Let's go. Jesus. So Rowston trying to... you don't make that right away. You put him against a bunch of strikers. Here's 30 seconds. Rowston gets back up. I could watch this all day. I could watch 12 rounds of this. It's so funny. The frustration. Like, Rowston is trying to get an underhook. He can't get it. He can't. He's too tall. But he does spin off the fence. And here comes Rowston trying to get, a nice knee by Rowston. And Finney's not even blocking. He's just walking forward. They reset back to the center. A front kick, like right on the neck by Rowston. Rowston coming in with a high kick. Oh, nice right hand by both guys. Rowston, then Finney. Yo, this fight's amazing. Oh, there they go. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. It look like two Ammies out there. Let's go. Woo! Yeah! Oh, my God. Dude, this is phenomenal. This is so fucking bad. This is so bad. It's good. You got to give this guy a contract. Finney's exhausted. Rowston's exhausted. Just give them both contracts. This is so entertaining. I can't wait to hear what Dana White has to say about this fight. It's phenomenal. The greatest fight ever. Wait, right? What a end to round number 2. All right, let's get ready for 3. So excited to see a third round of this. Imagine this going 5 rounds. Finney's not even trying to block, which is so funny, man. He's walking forward, shin out. Just like that. Just like that. Just trying to make it uncomfortable. Oh, man. We need more Finneys. Okay. Here we go. Both guys are hands on the knees. They're exhausted. Here we go. Rowston's like, let's just get this over with. And Finney greets him in the middle. We are in the beginning of round number 3. Oh, I love the Contender Series. This is fantastic. Regional fighters just trying to get a contract in the UFC. Phenomenal. So Rowston's trying to throw in some shots up top. Finney's taking his time as Rowston kicks to the body. Finney comes looping in with a hook. Backs up Rowston. Rowston trots in. Oh, Rowston tries to line up the knee, but it doesn't work. Finney just takes it to the chest and pushes Rowston to the fence. So here we go. Finney's at it again. Finney's controlling. Rowston's trying to separate. Finney's so low. Rowston can't get the underhook. He's trying. He can't get. So here come the elbows, but Finney lifts him and slams him down to the ground. But Rowston falls on his butt, gets onto his knee, puts pressure on the shoulder of Finney. Both guys back up to the feet. So the takedown is unsuccessful. We get to see it again. Finney backs up as Rowston hits him high with a couple of shots. Drills a knee to the chest. Yeah, I can't, bro. This dude Rowston's punching down on the floor. It's like he's fighting a dwarf. And Finney just muscles him back to the fence. Locked around the hip. Rowston cannot get the underhook. It's impossible. So Rowston can't even get the elbow down there. He can't even reach it with an elbow. So he's trying to like find any way to he can't reach him. he's looping the shots. Oh, here's some hammer fists that are connecting from off the cage by Rowston. Finney's still sniffing the crotch. Smelling the junk. Pulling Rowston from the fence. Then Rowston back against the fence again. 3:10 on the clock. Finney's just holding him there. And Rowston's just trying to get away. He can't get the underhook. He can't do it. And he gets lifted up again and slammed down to the ground again. 11 takedowns. This has got to be a Contender Series. Oh, it's got to be a record. Finney to side control. If Dana doesn't give this man a contract, I'll never watch again. I'll never watch again, guys. Finney's the best. Another takedown. And Rowston trying to get back up. He's got the butterfly guard. He's trying to kick off Finney. Finney's just holding on to him. He's just holding him there. 2:28 on the clock. Rowston is just smothered on the ground. Finney's not throwing anything. He's just trying to keep Rowston down. He's inside the guard here. And we are away from the cage this time. So let's see if Finney he can't reach. He can't reach his face. But Rowston is elbowing. He's putting some elbows from the bottom. He's not doing much with them. He barely can reach them. So Finney's trying to get up higher. He's crunching up the body of Rowston so he can reach his face. Rowston's throwing up the arm. Oh, legs again and going for the arm of Finney, but Finney's arm's too short. Oh, there we go. Rowston throwing it up again. Rowston hitting him with elbows. Finney just slips right out. Rowston throwing up the legs again. Finney trying to reach the face with some lefts. 1:44 on the clock in the final round. Oh, it's the greatest fight on the Contender Series. 137, and Rowston can't do anything from the mat. Finney, it's all Finney here. Inside the guard. Even though he's getting outstruck, don't worry. He's doing phenomenal. Finney covering the face of Rowston, hits him with a left hand. Rowston squirming from the bottom, trying to get his ass back up. 1:15 on the clock. The crowd is screaming for Rowston. They're showing his family. Finney, excuse me. Finney hits him with the hammer fist. And Rowston pushing off on the shoulders, trying to get to the cage. But Finney is doing everything he can to keep him on the mat with 1 minute left in the third round. A left coming in. The control time, 10 minutes. 10 minutes, guys. 2 full rounds of control time by Finney, and rights are coming in by Finney. Trying to finish the job here with 45 seconds left, but Rowston's unfazed. Rowston is just maneuvering his body towards the cage. Finney leaps over a leg and now has a half guard from the top with 35 seconds left in the third round. This is the second fight in the Contender Series. Phenomenal fight. Just give him the contract now. Rowston just cannot get up. Finney all over him. 19 seconds left. The ref taking a look. 15 seconds left, and Rowston just being held on the mat as Finney is just blanketing him. Rowston does get on the knee and gets back up. Oh, my God, he's back up to the feet. Oh, a knee coming in from off the cage. You're right. A spinning back fist. I got to be honest with you. I think Rowston actually won that round. If it's maybe it's crazy to say, but I would say Finney won 1 and 2. I mean, even though he was being held, phenomenal, great stuff, love it, beautiful. I needed that tonight. Beautiful fight. This guy sucks. So I don't know what you're talking about, Stack. That was a perfect performance. This guy was a minus 550. Like, Dana shouldn't give him a contract, right? He shouldn't. But for the laugh, for the meme, just give him the contract. I mean, they're standing next to each other. This dude's up to his shoulders. Finney is literally, the top of his head is at the shoulders of this guy. And this guy is only 6'2". Like, you got guys 6'4", 6'5". Let me hear the scores in this weight class. Unanimous? 29-28. So they gave a round to Rowston. Torres, Finney gets the win, baby. He does it. His family is standing up. They embrace. Finney's up to his nipple. Oh, he just got what did he get, a brown belt over here? That looks like a salmon belt, really. He got a salmon belt. Beautiful job. Great job. Put a belt around him. Maybe that'll get him a contract. Beautiful job by the muscle man. Torres, Finney. I say give him a contract. What do you say in the chat? Great stuff. I loved it. Phenomenal. How do you keep the motivation to work at our age? How do I keep them? This is not work, man. This is fun. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal stuff. I get this. I was going to do this without you guys, right? So I don't consider this work. I think Sean Woodson is 6'2". I think about this. What, Tom Nolan at lightweight is what? Isn't he like 6'3" or some shit like that? At lightweight. This dude's fighting at middleweight. And keep that salmon belt out of the UFC. I've never seen a salmon belt. What the heck? Yeah, what kind of belt was that? A salmon belt? I've never seen a salmon belt in jiu-jitsu. Mr. Salmon Belt. He's a little bloody. Got a little blood on his mouth. Let me hear how he talks. Oh, he's thanking God. Okay. All right. So he's going to give his story. I don't know. I don't want to listen. I don't care. Anyway, so Finney, yeah, what do you guys think? Does he get a contract? Yes or no? Do you give Finney a contract? We're going to go into the third fight on the card between Romious and Imperato. I wonder why Finney had his picture on. Why did Finney have his picture? Oh, this guy was in the Contender Series already. Oh, that's why. He got a rear naked choke in his first appearance at the Contender Series. Okay, I didn't even know this. So that's why his picture was there. So we've seen this guy fight already. He fought a 6'1" Russian. Well, there you go. This was last year. I don't remember this dude. Why do I not remember this guy? I don't remember him. He got a finish in the last one. He didn't get a finish in this one. Does the UFC give him a contract? I mean, he did worse this time. It's the midget belt. Salmon blood. Auto asphyxiation belt. Dana going to turn him down again. I mean, if you do worse, you should get turned down. I don't think you will, though. I think Dana. I mean, he's still only 25 years old. Do you think they give him like a developmental deal like they did with William Knight or some shit, where they keep their eye on him or something, and if they need a fight on short notice, that they might give him something like that. I don't know if you can give him a full-blown contract after that performance. It was hilarious, though. It was really funny. I say give it to him. But technically, he shouldn't get one, right? Finn is a transgender. My groin deserves a contract before these two bums.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Give this dude a rag. Finney was a female last year. Oh, he transitioned? Maybe that's why I don't remember him. This guy is freaking huge, though. I mean, muscular. Like, it's fucking nuts. This dude's built like a statue. Like a really tiny statue. Short notice, sick burn.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What do you guys think about Ariel going to Yahoo Sports? What do you guys think about that? Interesting move by Ariel. And I knew what he was going to do. The reason why he didn't re-sign with Vox, he wants to own the rights to his content. He wants to have content on his YouTube channel. So when the super chats come in and when he's putting things out there, it's not owned by the big, bad Vox. So Ariel Helwani goes to Yahoo. Yahoo says, hey, listen, it's all yours, baby. It's all yours. You know, you help us grow. We help you do your thing. So now Ariel he's a Yahoo right now. And he's the first out of the big guys to really do their own thing. We see fighters, starting their own YouTube channels and stuff like that. But think about this. The pioneer that I am in the MMA space, I am the first Joe Schmo to make a career out of this shit. And it took Ariel how many years to pull that together? It's crazy. And he's got a massive following. But he should be fine now. This dude is going to be rich, man. He's probably rich already, but he's going to be very well off. So congratulations to Ariel, man. Luke Thomas is seething. I saw he put a comment on there like Luke is still a slave to, the people. What is it? Showtime or whatever. Eventually, you're going to see this is what it's going to turn into, man. Everyone's going to work for themselves. You get your sponsors, you get your fan base to help support you. You get your monetization on YouTube, and away you go. So Ariel is finally. So when you member up on Ariel's channel, now he gets the money instead of Vox. I couldn't believe that people were membering up on Ariel on the MMA Hour. Ariel wasn't getting that shit. Now you can support Ariel. Didn't watch him then, won't watch him now. Yeah, well, I'm not going to watch him either. All I'm going to see is clips and then make fun of him, I guess. Wiz Khalifa, Finney. Yeah, I still won't be watching him. I don't know how anyone can. It's progressively gotten worse. It has. And now he's going to be dabbling more into WWE and boxing and stuff. So I'm curious, the hardcore MMA fans, like if they're going to stick with it. But he has a whole new audience that he's going to, hone in on. So it's not going to hurt Ariel in any way. I'm curious what the MMA fans are they all going to start turning or what? The main by rear naked choke. Anyone putting bets on this? If you want to place bets, my bookie. They got bets on the Contender Series, which is phenomenal. So use code MMA-HOLES and win big. If anyone's betting on the Contender Series, let me know what you guys are betting on. It'll be 4 times a week? Damn. So I'm assuming he's not going to completely rely on guests. I'm assuming, he's probably going to do more his own content and then sprinkle guests in there, because I don't know how you could do a show 4 times a week and load it with guests. So I would imagine there's going to be more bits and shit like that, which makes it even more insufferable. You got to have it, right? Like he says one of his influences are Howard Stern. Yeah, that's one of my influences too. But I don't know. I feel like you got to, I don't know. I feel like he's a good interviewer, and that's about it. Anytime, I don't know about you guys, but when Ariel is doing his interviews, if it's a guest that you want to know about, you can listen to. Well, for the most part. And then when he does his bits with the other guys, like I always tuned out. I was like, I don't give a shit what GC or these other guys thought. Like I couldn't care less. New York Rick, I couldn't give a fuck. So I would immediately just tune out. So I don't know. Maybe people are into that. Oh, would you stop with the liberal nonsense? Stern is an old man. Not only is his politics nauseating, but he's just an old guy. Like, people get old and they just completely fall apart, And Stern's playing with house money now. He's done everything that he had to do. So, listen, is he as good as he was before? No. But still, sometimes he has moments. Every once in a while, I have Sirius, so every once in a while I'll listen in. Sometimes his interviews are still good. Sometimes his bits are fucking hilarious. He still has really funny bits like that are very inappropriate. It's just not like the old days, right? And when he goes on his political rants, yeah, I kind of tune out to that shit too. But when you have fuck you money, sometimes you just don't care anymore, So listen, like for instance, Kamaru Usman saying those dopey ass things. It does turn me off as a fan of Kamaru, right? Because I don't think you should really drag that stuff in there. So I understand why it bothers people. But if you're like a hardcore fan of somebody, I don't think it should I'm not a hardcore Kamaru Usman fan. I'm a fan of him. I've rooted for him, but I'm not a hardcore fan, I wish I had, you wish you had FU money? Don't we all, right? Don't we all? But yeah, if I'm like a hardcore fan of something, like for instance, Metallica, right? Their music has gotten significantly worse. Their performance live, like Lars could barely play the drums anymore, but I'll forever be a fan. I'll forever. If I can get my hands on tickets, I'll go. And Howard Stern, I'll always be a fan of Howard because of, back in the day. Sometimes I'll tune out because some things, don't work anymore, but I'll always be the fan. Stern was the best interview of all time, in my opinion. I tell you what, he still can do it, man. He still could do an interview. Although that Joe Biden thing was nuts, man. I could understand why that turned people off. But he still does a good interview. He does. I was done after the Black album. Yeah, a lot of people tuned out after that. I didn't, man. I followed him throughout. I mean, there were some pretty bad albums. But, I'll always be a fan. For whom the bell tolls, time marches on. He turned into a big pussy. Yeah, he started befriending all the people he was at war with, right? I don't know. But listen, I toned it down a lot from the beginning. Like I was showing up at events, burning places down. But then you have like kids and shit. I brought Jesse aboard. I tuned it down a lot. I don't know. I think sometimes you just evolve, as a person. Some people get insufferable. Some people, I don't know. You just watch something else or listen to something else. That's it. Howard Stern turned into a big pussy. All right, let's get into this next fight. Romious versus Imperato. I tell you what, though, Stern's not very relevant now, right? If you talk to kids about Howard Stern, they'll be like, who the fuck? They'll be like,
Who the fuck is that guy?
I don't think any kids know who Howard Stern is anymore. Like back in the day, he was a rock star. It's not. He's just an old, grumpy man now. He turned into Imus. So that's weird. Bubba's the shit. What are you talking about? Bubba the... Oh, Trapped in the Ice. Great song. Bubba the Love Sponge? Is he still doing it, that guy? Metallica still rocks. I will always go to. I mean, they don't sound as good as they used to, but I would always go. I took my mom to a Metallica concert back in the day. I got so many great Metallica memories. These are gladiator names from 400 BC. Romious versus Imperato. Yeah, I could see that. All right, who we going with here? Let's see. Let's pull some pictures up because ESPN's not giving us anything. So Michael Imperato. You know what I could do? I could pull up the Tapology pictures. Would you rather the stats or just the like regular images on the screen? What would you rather have? Let me know. Because I could move it over and I don't know. Maybe I'll keep the stats up. Love the Sponge. He's still doing it? Wow. Bubba the Love Sponge is still doing it. I never got into him, but he was. I remember when Howard was on Sirius, they used to like cross over a little bit. That's where that Brent guy came in. But yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea. I was like, There were a lot of like shock jocks like that kind of spun off of Howard back in the day. There were these guys, the Doghouse. I can't remember the hell their name was. I used to listen to them all. But it was all carbon copies of each other. You know, it was like you had Opie and Anthony and you had all these other. They were all carbon copies. So I don't know, they all kind of blended together. You know, whereas Howard always stood out, I always thought. Even if he got worse. All right, here we go. 5'4". Wow, another tiny guy. Romious. Imperato. Oh, you fucking assholes. I got too caught up in our conversation. Contender Series don't wait for me. They don't wait for me, man. So who's the little guy? Why they got all these little black guys? It's so weird, man. Why are the black guys all tiny tonight? So Romious coming in guns blazing on Imperato. Imperato keeping that chin tucked in. So we got 34 versus 30. Dana White. I typically don't sign a 30-year-old. Imperato really has to get his hand raised on this one. He's a plus 310 underdog. And he's 34 years of age. He cannot afford to lose this one. But a nice kick to the body. What weight class is this again? What is this at? These are bantamweights. Oh, shooting him for a takedown. Stopped by Romious. Imperato just gets slung to the side, and Romious regroups with him in the center. So Romious starting off nicely, starting off strong. Oh, but a nice right hand by Imperato slams on the side of his head. Romious trying to stand in the pocket, blazes a left in, shooting him for a takedown. Is Imperato just slammed down by Romious? Damn. Imperato trying to reverse it, but Romious stands over him. So Imperato definitely fine with the grappling, even though he got reversed there. He was content on staying on the ground. Romious stood back up. He says, let's stand and bang, bro. So we are in round number 1. 3:35 on the clock of Romious versus Imperato. I'm very curious to see if Finney got that contract. A kick towards the body. Oh, it's a liver shot down to the ground. Excuse me. Is Imperato. He was clearly hurt, and Romious falls into the guard. This could be the best thing that happened. Damn, yo. Is this another dumbass situation? Like, he should have went like this. That was a beautiful liver shot. The shin right on the liver. Man, why did he jump on him there? He probably thought he was done. He should have let him up. Oh, man. That gave Imperato a chance to recuperate here. So Romious is inside the guard, but Imperato wanted to stay on the ground. Now he stands up, Romious. Yeah, Imperato's better. So he hit that liver shot, and Imperato got a chance to recuperate. Let's see. Yo, keep on working the liver, man. Oh, my God. In the pocket, a flurry, and Romious stumbles to the ground. And Imperato greets him in the front leg kick by Imperato. Damn. All he had to do is say, no, I'm not jumping on you, bro. Get up. Get up, liver boy. He might not have gotten up there. Damn. That worked out great for Imperato. Imperato stuns him to the right. Damn, I bet he's going to look back and say, shit, I shouldn't have fell on him. And good job by Imperato, holding him until he could recuperate. So 207, good leg kick there by Romious, a leg kick by Imperato. Imperato hits him with a good body shot, the right. slamming in there. Rights and lefts coming in by Imperato. And Romious bouncing back with some left hands from off the cage. Shooting in for the takedown again is Imperato. Romious stops it and jumps on top. Every time Imperato goes for the takedown, Romious just winds up on top. Imperato's trying to reverse with 1:40 on the clock. So Romious is technically on top, but not like on a strong position here. Imperato on his hip trying to get up. Now Romious in a better position inside the guard, but a butterfly. Shins against the thighs of Romious. Romious holding down Imperato with 1:20 on the clock. Grappling. A lot of grappling tonight. All right, back up to the feet is Romious. Says Imperato get back up. Damn, he should have done that after the liver shot. 107. And Romious, he's trying to fire into that liver again. Misses on that one off the forearm. Ooh, nice left hand by Romious. Imperato showing some redness on his temple there as he resets back towards the center. 52 seconds on the clock. And nice inside leg kick by Romious. Yeah, that's a pretty cool name, right? Cortavious Romious. That is a very gladiator type name. And he's 5'4", 136. So I would imagine that this kid probably when he was younger had to get into fighting real early because he was definitely an undersized guy. Inside leg kick coming in by Romious. Left hand sliding in by Imperato. 20 on the clock. Romious coming forward. Slinging nice shots to the face by Romious. Imperato in the pocket firing back. 14 on the clock. So this round I'm giving it to Romious unless something crazy happens here. Got the knockdown and outstriking. Okay, 3 seconds on the clock. We're going to land anything. Romious misses with the left. High kick misses as well. Okay. All right, got that out of the way. He's Sicilian. He's a Siciliano. Okay. Here we go. All right, guys. Slam the like. Let's see if this thing is... It's still not working. Guys, can you do me a favor? Everyone hit the like button if you haven't done so. I just want to get this thing to just work right. So if you can hit it. It says 63. It takes a while to refresh. So ground and pound the like button just so this thing works. Yeah, I appreciate it. Let's see. We working here? Hey, I'm working here. Hey, I'm working on it here. What happened to the top of this thing? Hold up. Man, all my graphics aren't working tonight. Let's do this. The fuck? Huh. What's up with my graphics? All right, we're in the second round. And right off the bat, guns a-blazing by the boys. 450 will sync it up. Here we go. Trying to get this light graphic to work. It's messing with me. It's messing with my OCD. Ground and pound it, baby. All right. So back into action here. Imperato versus Romious. We're in the second round with 4:36 on the clock. An inside leg kick by Romious comes in. Nice right hand to the body by Imperato. Imperato looks like Sean Strickland and Derek Jeter. I can see the Derek, that's for sure. Up, shooting in for the takedown is Imperato. Times it good, but nice underhook by Romious. They both go slamming to the ground, but Imperato gets on top, and he's inside the guard. So finally, Imperato, who's been trying to get this thing down to the ground and having a better position, a dominant position, he's inside the guard of Romious. Let's see what we could do here. This is what he wanted, right? So he's got the little man on the ground. The underdog is on top. Don't need anything when the fights are over. I'll make food for us after I get done with the kids. Thank you, Jess. Muchos gracias. By the way, this stream is going to redirect you guys to Angel Gotti's stream. She's going to be talking a little John Gotti III versus Floyd Mayweather. That's an event that's happening this weekend. But we're doing a little early streaming here for the Contender Series, and Imperato is inside that guard of Romious. Romious a little stuck there trying to slam some shots from the bottom. I like these earlier streams. I know it's not our typical time, but I kind of like them. still on top. Legs up high. Romious over the shoulder, triangling. Let's see what Romious can do here. Imperato. Oh, boy. Trying to pull his head out. Romious trying to get that leg locked up nice and tight. Oh, he's going for the arm. Oh, shit. Yo, I hope Romious subs him. That'd be great. But Imperato slides out of it. Romious trying to attack again, throwing the legs up. Oh, attacks the other arm now. Man, Imperato wants to play on the ground, yet he keeps getting fucked. Romious is pulling and maneuvering his body, but Imperato pulling out of it and back inside the guard. So a little interaction by both guys. An attack from the bottom by Romious with 2:35 now on the clock. Imperato still inside his guard, dick to dick. No one gets a contract tonight. No one. Magnesium. I still haven't had magnesium yet. I should, right? You can hear his kid screaming. Watermelon Happy Dads are delicious. What is your favorite Happy Dad flavor? In the chat, let me know. I can't figure out. I kind of like the lemon lime, to be honest. Oh, here we go. Going for the gilly is Imperato. He goes all in for it with 2:03 on the clock, but Romious is trying to pull his head out here. It doesn't look super tight. He slips it out. And Imperato shakes his head as Romious now settles inside the guard with 154. First fight was all right. Second fight was hilarious for all the wrong ways, but it was fun. This one here this is not good. This is a bad one. A bloody nose for Imperato. Romious on top. And it's got to be very frustrating for Imperato. He's been wanting to get this thing on the ground over and over again, and it just keeps failing for him. 126, and Romious is on top, trying to get some work done, slamming some lefts down, passing over the leg of Imperato. So time's a ticking. In the second round, Romious flings the momentum in his direction, right by a nice bright light shining off the head of Imperato from off the mat. Romious still on top, putting a forearm, and the left hand's trying to slide into the face of Imperato. A knee comes into the body, under a minute on the clock.
This fight sucks. Oh, yeah, it's.
Oh, hold on a second. Romious heard the song, and now he's swinging from the top as he's trying to get something down from this top position with 25 seconds left. And then Romious and Imperato embrace. They're hugging each other on the mat. Romious still on top. Control time adding up. A right hand slips in.
This fight sucks.
5 seconds left. Romious passing over leg, slamming some shots from the top with 2 seconds on the clock. Imperato attacking the leg, and the round is over. Nice. Nice. You know, man. Come on. What are you doing? Don't you guys want a contract or something? Like what the fuck? What the fuck is going on, bro? The corner started singing it. It would be funny if that song catches fire, and then you'll just start hearing it in UFC arenas. If you guys go to a UFC arena, you just got to sing that song. Get everyone singing along with you. They should actually play it over the PA. You know? If I start my own promotion, I'll do it for you guys. I can't believe those Happy Dad homos are millionaires. I tell you what, they got a good product. I hate it. I hate the fact that I'm saying that. I don't drink too much, but every once in a blue moon on a hot day, I'll pop a Happy Dad, and I'm happy. It's refreshing. It's got the electrolytes and no sugar or limited sugar. I don't know. They're pretty good, man, for a refreshing thirst quencher. I don't know about during the colder months, but on a hot day, it's not bad. It's actually, and I'm not sponsored by them. I hate the fact that I don't hate their product. I think Prime is trash, to be honest. It tastes too chemical, Prime. So thank God, because Logan Paul's a piece of shit. Oh, here we go. Romious is slamming shots to the face of Imperato to open up the third round, and then they reset. They got a little tired for a second, so like, okay, let's regroup. They're both staring at each other. They're still looking at each other like, okay, who wants to throw the first punch? So a kick comes in by Romious, misses to the body. No contract. Nope. Aaron Bronstead has Romious up 2-0. I would agree. And Romious flurries in. The little guys are turning up tonight, though. They're winning fights, at least. I never had happy. It's not bad. I hate the fact that I'm saying that because I'm not a Nelk boy. I don't full send. I think it's retarded. But I will say the product isn't bad. And it's everywhere, man. It's in Walmart. It's in grocery store. It's all over the freaking place. They must be making a fortune off of that. But Tiger Thick for Brendan Schaub went out of business. Go figure. It's got 1 gram of sugar. Okay, so it's very little. I like the fact that it does have electrolytes in it, so you don't really get a headache after slamming a bunch of them. They're good. I'm not going to lie, they're good. Anyway, 328. Hey, you guys want to throw us a sponsorship? Feel free, Nelk boys. I'll full send that shit. I'll totally sell out because I drink it. I told Jesse today we were doing a sponsor push, and I told her, I was like, listen, if I can consume it, I can sell it. Oh, here we go. An illegal shot. We paused the clock. And who got hit here? It looks like Imperato got hit in the nuts. That's fitting. There's no way a contract happens here. No way. They didn't even bother to put these guys' pictures up because they know there's no contract happening here. Yeah, this is fucking stupid. This fight's dumb. Prime 2 sweet and strong. It's like drinking Slurpee flavor straight from the bottle. That's pretty accurate. Yeah, it's not good. My dad likes Prime. He actually liked a couple of times when he drank it. But I'm not. It's medicine-y type. I don't know. It just doesn't. It tastes very chemical. Yeah, I'm good. And it's Logan Paul. I can't support him. That's for sure. Rogan used to remember when Rogan used to sell Alpha Brain? Wasn't that like killing people? Like people would like take these Alpha Brain pills, and it was like horrible for you. And Rogan used to swear by it. Could you imagine how many people took Alpha Brain because Rogan told you to take it? It's fucking crazy, man. It's amazing. He didn't get fucking sued, unless he did. Maybe he did get sued. He just mysteriously stopped selling it. Alpha Brain. That was crazy. People thought you would take a pill and it would like... it was nuts. Alpha Brain was crazy. And it was so many people taking it. JRE takes it. All right. Oh my God. He still sells it? No, he doesn't. Does he really? Wait, Rogan still sells that? Anyway, we're back into the action. Is that true? Stop. I gotta look this up. Alpha Brain. Okay, so let's see if Imperato can come back here. Come on, Imperato. Make this a fight, for God's sake. You're losing. All right, on it, mood, subscribe, on it. So on it's still around. Shooting in for a takedown is Imperato. Stopped by Romious again. Lands on the half guard. 2:08 on the clock. Romious will win. Guaranteed lock. All right, on it, daily stress and mood support. Look at this shit. Guys, if you need to fix that stress and that mood support, on it's got you, man. On it's got you covered. Totally healthy. I'm sure. I don't think Rogan's still part of it. Unless he's like a silent partner or some shit. Anyway, 1:30 on the clock. Rami is still on top. He's landing some rights on the top of the head of Imperato. Will he get a contract? Another undersized fighter doing a grappling game that's working. A wrestling game that's working. Imperato eating some little shots here and there by Romious. It's so funny because Imperato, he was the guy that was initiating all this grappling. Like he wanted to get his ass beat. It's kind of crazy. So he deserves his beating. You deserve this, bro. You fucking deserve this. Try to fix this graphic while we're bored out of our mind. Romious still doing work. 45 seconds left. Can he finish him? And Romious stands up and he says, get back up. I mean, these guys don't want contracts. They don't want it. 35 on the clock. Are they booing? Probably not, right? Because the Contender Series has a bunch of family and friends and shit. So, woo, nice right and left hand. By the way, how about Sheath? Sheath underwear with all the logos on the mat. That was a former MMA-Holes sponsor. Romious trying to go for an arm here. They both went tumbling down to the ground. And Imperato has a little bit of a chance here with 13 seconds. Romious throws up the legs over the shoulder. And now Imperato sniffing on that dick. That Romious cock. Romious attacking the arm now. 2 seconds left. Romious going for the armbar late. And twists. It's over. Okay. CBD. Is he still a part owner of Alpha Brain? Is that true? I can't confirm that, but maybe it is. This fight's gay. This fight is no contract. Nope. I remember the Sheath dude coming on the show back. Yeah, he's Rob. He's a cool dude. He's an all right guy. Rob's got to be dumping a lot of money on this UFC stuff. It's kind of cool, man. Like when Tiger Life was our sponsor for a little bit, they were the big sponsor. They were the first big sponsor for BKFC Tiger Life, and that was our first like actual decent sized sponsor. And then we got what's it called? Sheath was down the road. We were with them for a brief amount of time. Me personally, I thought their product was good. I still wear Sheath actually, but I don't think I could really sell it. So we kind of parted ways. Great guy, man. Rob is an awesome guy, but I don't think our audience is a Sheath audience, which is funny that I see it on the mat here. I hope they're selling a bunch of underwear because he's a great dude, man, and the product's good. I just think my community is not a Sheath community. A little pricey for my community. My community is looking for like links for pay-per-views. They're not looking to spend a lot of money on underwear, right? So we were realistic. But we got my bookie, and these guys are phenomenal. These guys are absolutely phenomenal. Not only do they sponsor us, they sponsor all the big athletes out there. You mentioned a UFC fighter, chances are my bookie sponsors them. They're phenomenal. All right, so Romious gets the win. Easy work for Romious. I don't think a contract. This guy's another jack dude, man. This guy is shredded. He's a big kid. Where's Romious from? So Romious is from Wisconsin. Okay. I'm sorry, bro. Like, he's 30 years of age, big favorite. I don't think he gets a contract. Boring fight, I agree. Rogan has equity on it, which is Alpha Brain. So he does have equity. Okay. So I wonder why he doesn't promote it on his podcast anymore. I get my underwear at Goodwill, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, they have a great product. Like I said, I still have Sheath. It holds up better than any underwear they have. It's more comfortable than any other underwear I have, and it looks better, too. So if you're trying to, look good for your gal, you come out of the shower, you pop some Sheath on. It's kind of sexy underwear, man. It's good-looking underwear. But like I said, I don't think in our community, it's about weed. It's about gambling. If I had a booze sponsor, that'd probably do well, So I got to be more realistic with our sponsors. Fleshlights, what do you think? Dude, we need a THC sponsor. We had CBDX. That didn't work out. Great product. Didn't work out. New ownership and stuff like that for CBDX. So I need a new THC sponsor that's got like edibles. I put a post out there. Someone's got to DM us. Someone's got to hook us up. If you guys know of a company that you guys buy off of and you want to get discounts, slide into the DMs and let us know, because that's the missing link for us right now. We want to get a THC company. So if you guys want to help out with that, let me know. Swing State Go Red. We got to get 2 joints to hook up. Yeah, maybe 2 joints. We'll have his own weed company. He'll be the face of the marijuana. By the way, the top dog is still Hearns over here. If anyone wants to beat out the Hearns, feel free. Hearns is holding down the spot, the top dog spot. Swing Stay Go Red, so that I used your link. Which link did you use? 206? Let me know. I tell you what, CBDX was good. They were a solid sponsor. It's just they got new ownership and it got a little weird. But I still use CBDX. They're great. Slide to my DMs for months. Jeremy, let's go, baby. I think Snoop Dogg finally has a weed company now. It took him a long... right? Why wouldn't... I mean, if anyone should have one, it should be him, right? Damn, I would love an MMA-Holes weed. Yo, 2 joints. You wanna pump up some MMA-Hole weed? We can go into business together? That'd be sick. That'd be sick. But I'm like I'm an edible guy. I don't want to smoke anymore. All right, let's see what we got going on next. So this guy, Kuniev versus Cunha, Hugo Cunha, coming up next. The co-main event of the Contender Series, Hugo Cunha versus Rizvan Kuniev. Oh, boy, look at these two. Hold up. Check this out. Look at these two. So this guy's a big favorite from PFL. He was in the Contender Series before, 2 years ago. Got a knockout, no contract. Now he's back. PFL, Eagle FC. Then this guy, Hugo Cunha, this Silverback. His nickname is Silverback. LFA fights. He fought and won. Oh, my God. How big are these dudes? Oh, man. These are big boys. 6'4", 263, 259. Oh, we got the big boys coming up. You're the second person that brought up the Trump on Theo Von. I mean, he's doing like Nelk Boys and shit. So why are you surprised that he's on Theo Von? Like, isn't he doing all the influencers? What am I supposed to be surprised by that? I don't know. Why am I not blown away by this? Am I supposed to be surprised by this? Like, isn't Theo Von supposedly a big podcaster? The new Cormier. This guy's pretty big though. He's 6'4" dude, man. The big boy. He's a bigger boy. Dealer just dropped the Trump pod a couple of hours ago. Okay. So what's the big... I don't know. Why am I not finding this a big deal? Yeah, I don't understand. It's an election year. These guys are making the rounds. Once I saw like Trump being interviewed by like Nelk Boys and Aiden Ross, nothing's surprising me anymore. Like if Huck Tua interviews Trump, I wouldn't be surprised. Right? I mean, they're just trying to get votes. It doesn't really... I don't run to the podcast, but I don't know. Maybe I should. A different strain for everyone on the show. Take my money. Oh, my God. Imagine that. Like every character from the community has their own strain. Like you win a contest and you win a goat milk challenge and you get your own strain of weed. That'd be sick. I am so for that. If there's any entrepreneurs out there that want to collab, hit me up. I'm always open. I'm always open to conversation. Any investors, any fucking people out there that are looking to start a business, hit me up. I'm all ears. We got all week where we having all these fucking calls. Most of them are misses. Most of the calls I'm on during the week are just a waste of time. Like it's just like, networking and hearing people out. Watching Dana White Contender Series is the same thing as sitting in front of an egg incubator waiting for a chick to... You really... I mean, listen, we had 2 shit fights, but the shit fight before wasn't bad. It was fun. That last fight sucked. It's Tuesday night. What are we going to do? Am I the only one that likes the Contender Series? Even if it sucks, I kind of like it. It's way better than the Ultimate Fighter. I do wish they had the pictures of these guys, though. It's not as fun without the pictures. We only got one. Kuniev. The moon looks crazy. Yo, this morning, like right when the sun was rising, I looked out the window. The shit looked bonkers. The moon looked bonkers. I guess it does look good sunset, too, right? So, yeah, I got to check that out. I gotta check that moon out. I love looking at the moon. I tell you, man, especially living in a place where, like we're in the mountains now. So we don't have like when I was in the city or when I was in New York and Queens, There's lights everywhere. You can't appreciate the sky. Here it's a lot darker. You could appreciate the stars, and the moon looks so beautiful. Dude, you pop an edible, you look at the sky, I could look at it all night. It's fantastic. It's phenomenal. The moon, there's something amazing about the moon. I like it. I'm with you. But one good fight so far. Yeah, the first fight was the only good one. Second fight was hilarious. I don't care what anyone says. I was thoroughly amused by the second fight. The third fight, trash. And hopefully we jump back over here with the big boys. We jump back into some fun. It looks huge and in 4K. Bro, right? When the moon looks clear, like 4K, it's amazing. Don't you just find yourself staring at my daughter's 3 years old, and she's fascinated by the moon. If the moon can entertain a 3-year-old, you know it's impressive, right? A little 3-year-old's like, look at that. The moon is flat. Dude, that's so funny, man. Imagine the moon's flat. The earth is flat and the moon is flat. That'd be phenomenal. And does anyone actually think that the moon is flat? Oh, I hope so. That would make things so interesting. The supermoon? Yeah, it looks awesome. Did you know the moon is male and the sun is a woman, according to Old English? The moon is a male and the sun is a woman. Makes sense. The sun burns you. Makes sense. You know, the sun, every once in a while, hurts you. If you stay in the sun, if you stay with the sun too long, it fucking burns you. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, God. The flat mooners. That'd be so funny. We got to start like that. We got to start that up, that the moon's flat. We got to start that here and pretend like we all believe it. And just, you know, eventually, maybe on a Fight Buddies when we got thousands of people watching, we'll just go with it. Like the flat moon and just say, yo, that shit is flat. I'm telling you, man. I found out today that Jasmine Jasmine what's her name? Jasmine. She's one of my favorite female fighters. She talks like she can't hear. She's phenomenal. And her voice matches her fucking brain. Listen to this. Check this out.
Well, I mean,
looks pretty flat to me.
I would say if you look at the horizon there, that looks flat. I don't see any curve in the horizon. So, I mean, verdict's out. It's flat.
It's flat. It's so flat. It figures she's a flat earther. Oh my God, she's phenomenal. She's great. May she stay in the UFC forever. We need her in the UFC forever. She cannot leave us. Because everything is flat. Go look at the flat moon right now, guys. Take pictures. Take pictures and drop the flat moon in the Discord. And I'll show off all your... I want everyone to stop what they're doing before this fight gets going. Take some pictures of flat moon. Put it in our Discord. I want to gaze at your pictures. I got great pictures because I got like one of those, what was it, 70-200 lenses when I used to do photography, and I got these beautiful shots of the moon when I was in New York. I should do it here. Probably get even better shots. I got awesome shots on my wall. But I want to see your shots. I know cell phones can't really capture it, but do your best. Throw it in the Discord. And we'll gaze upon your moon pictures as we get ready for the next fight. Tail the tape. Powered by MyBookie. Promo code MMAHOLES. 6'4 Kuniev. 6'3 Cunha. 259 the way for Cunha. 263 for Kuniev. 31 for both guys. 76-inch reach for Kuniev. A 79-inch reach for Cunha. Both out of the orthodox stance. Here we go. Round one has begun. Fat boys going at it. Let's go. Like it thick. Kuniev versus Cunha. So Kuniev, whoa, with a push kick. Front to the belly on Cunha. He bounces off the fence. And now Cunha is He's rubbing that booty against the cheese grater. Kuniev on the hunt. Cunha already in trouble. Man, oh man. This could, a flying knee by the big boy, Kuniev. But Cunha grabs the body and swings him to the cage. Wow, that fence is shaking. It's barely holding on right now. As Cunha is controlling against the fence. Knees to the thigh, Cunha slowing down the pace here. And Kuniev trying to remove his body from the cage. Cunha taller at the face-off. Cunha looks bigger. He does. Even though he's lighter, he does look like the bigger man. Whoa! Kuniev just pushes him off. And Cunha goes down to the ground on his knees, sprawling over him. Kuniev does have extra weight, and it looks like it's coming in handy here. Cunha's trying to hold on to the leg and drag him down. Cunha hops over to the fence, and Kuniev hops over to the fence, and Cunha shoots him for the takedown. Cunha's big and strong, holding against the fence. Cunha looking like Zangief out there, trying to get the underhook. Kuniev trying to get the underhook. Why am I switching the names? Cunha holding on to the hips. Kuniev does get an underhook. Let's see if this works, but it's not fully under. It's like kind of under. Cunha adjusts, grabs a single. Kuniev stays upright. Cunha still trying to go for this thing. Now Kuniev going for the ghillie. Holy smokes. Kuniev says, hey, hold on a second. There's your neck. Now Cunha pops the head out and gets spun to the fence right by the Sheath logo. Underwear of legends. I have it on. That's true. I am a legend. That's true. And Cunha gets removed from the fence. Kuniev trying to control and does. Controls against the cage here for the time being. As Cunha gets stuck against the cage, he eats a knee to the body. Now Cunha locks around the body of Kuniev and looks to spin him around. Zangief still holds him against the fence, Kuniev. And we're like slow motion against the cage as a knee drives in by Kuniev. Cunha push-offs, hits him with a nice hook. They separate. Kuniev, though, stays on him, and Cunha is close to that fence some more as Kuniev trying to cut him off. Cunha circling the cage. 2:27 on the clock. I want a knockout. I want a knockout. I want carnage. These gloves look a lot different. There's when they close their hands, there's a big gap there between the glove and the hands. It's really noticeable on these gloves. Maybe it's the coloring of the glove. I don't know. Shooting in for the takedown is Cunha, and that's stopped by Kuniev. Cunha going for a single now against the fence. Lifting. Good balance by Kuniev. Kuniev putting pressure on the head. Cunha kind of looks like a little bit of a Derek Lewis. A younger Derek Lewis here. Kuniev swings around and pushes Cunha to the fence. 1:47 on the clock. Now Kuniev back in control. Knees to the hamstrings. We are in round number 1. Big boy is going at it. Do they want a contract is the question. This is the last fight. Did the main get canceled? No. It's still here. No, it's co-main. 1:15 on the clock. Kuniev is maneuvering forward, and Cunha circles, stops, throws the left out there. Kuniev still comes forward as Cunha backs up to the fence. Right and left's coming in by Kuniev. So we're watching the Contender Series. We're watching two nobodies go at it, but one man has been in the Contender Series before, and Kuniev got a finish in his first fight. Trying to get into on the roster. Cunha looking to spoil the party. Stuck against the fence here as Kuniev is not letting him go. He's a little fearful of Cunha. Now he lets him go off the hands, and Cunha shoots him for the takedown. Grabs the leg, pogo stick back to the fence by Kuniev. Cunha going for a takedown. This is unwatchable. This is fucking bad, guys. This is bad. These boys, no contract. I'm with you, Jeremy. This is fucking stupid. No contract. I hope Dana's grumpy tonight.
Wonderful.
Especially with Merab showing an injury. Kainotto.
Musical note. Concrete Jungle Wet Dream Tomato. Musical note.
Thank you for sharing that. Appreciate your support, Kainotto. Whoa, cool. Whoa, Kuniev shoving Cunha down to the ground, slamming some rights on the forehead. The ref steps in right before the clock expires, but are we going? Did he finish him? The stool came out. I'm assuming that's a finish, right? Or I guess so, yeah. Right at the buzzer. I got to see that finish again. Kuniev gets the it looked like he shoved him down. Right at the buzzer. Holy smokes. Hold on. I got to see that again. Shit, looked like there was some time on the clock. Let me see this again. I wish I had the clock. So a knee to the body. Cunha eats that. That hurt him. An elbow coming in. Down to the ground. Cunha goes. Follow-up strikes. Ref steps in. So what was the shot? Let's see. It was a knee to the body. That hurt him. Nice right comes in. Elbow over the top of the head. Threw off the balance. Rights come in. Good finish. Solid start. Stop. So Kuniev gets the finish in the first round. Thank God, because that fight looked terrible. It looked terrible.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, ejaculate the carnage, propose to the carnage, enjoy pancakes with the carnage, celebrate the carnage.
Is that King Mo in Kuniev's corner? Is that King Mo, or is that an old guy that looks like King Mo? Look like King Mo. You know what I'm going to do? I think every Contender Series, what I'm going to do is do a parlay on my bookie, all the favorites, every Contender Series, and give it a go. Does anyone do that? Because I feel like they win more often than not. Now, last week, there were a couple unders that won. I feel for the most part, favorites win, right? And if you do a parlay of the 5 favorites, you're probably going to get some plus money. I think I'm going to go that direction. Why not? Make it more interesting. So Kuniev gets the win. I wouldn't give him a contract, but Dana probably will. Okay, that's over. Right, Sven? Every Contender Series. I mean, we've seen a bunch of Contender Series where all the favorites win. That is King Mo. Damn, he looks old. Yeah, King Mo looking old out there. How old's King Mo? I used to be a pretty big fan of King Mo back in the day. I enjoyed watching him fight. King Mo. He didn't give him a contract last season, but the knockout was in the second round. Dana looks impressed. He's going to give him a contract. Yeah, last week, way better. Is Felony Charles Bennett fighting tonight? Spazmataz? Yes. He's fighting in the main event. So Kuniev just got a knockout in the second round. Right? King Mo was good. King Mo was a beast. I agree. He had a couple of duds here and there, but for the most part, I was very entertained when King Mo fought. I loved watching him fight. He could knock you out. He could wrestle. He could pretty much do it all. All right, so who am I giving contracts? We have one more fight, the main events. Canadian versus a Swede. But so far, on this subpar Contender Series, I would give the first guy a contract, Cody. I'm definitely giving Finney a contract because he's hilarious. But Dana White, I mean, he shouldn't give him a contract, but it was very funny. Romious fight was terrible. Cunha fight was terrible until 3 seconds left, and he finished Cunha Matata. Two contracts. I give 2 contracts. 2 contracts. Yeah, I used to love watching King Mo fight. He was a shit. Main event coming up next. By the way, this stream is going to redirect you to Angel Gotti's stream. She's going to be talking a little John Gotti III versus Mayweather. So go show her some support. If she drops the link, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to jump in, and we're going to crash the show and have some fun on Angel's stream. Maybe we'll get a little edibled up. Who knows? So come join us on Angel's stream after this. I want to thank you for stopping by tonight. We have one more fight on this card of the Contender Series. We wait for the contracts. Phenomenal stuff here. I'm on the edge of my seat. I got to be honest with you, I'd be fine if no one got a contract tonight. To be honest with you. You know, like, I'd be fine. Like, if he said no contracts tonight, I'd be good with it. But I think this Torres Finney is hilarious. So there's a part of me that wants to see him in the UFC. Oh, you thought King Mo was juiced? He probably was. He's probably on an EPO. Finney, pick on the next fight. I'll go with the favorite. Who's the favorite? Wait, we saw this one. Who's the whoever the favorite is? I'm just gonna go with that person. Let's see. The favorite is the Swedish man. Sorry, Canada. Oh wow, 35 versus 33. What the fuck? These guys been on. This guy's 9-1-0 and he's 35. Was he like a kickboxer or some shit? Who are these guys? KSW and Brave, 10-2-0. Bane. Where are they finding these guys? Where are they finding these dudes? I think this guy was outside my window he was trying to wash my window at a stoplight. One of these guys. They both look like someone that's anyway. I don't want to say anything bad because a lot of these Contender Series guys come back. Don't kick my ass, man. I'm just making stupid jokes. You were not at the stoplight trying to wash my window. You were not there. It's a joke. You weren't asking for spare change. I get it. It's a joke. I got to be careful because Contender Series guys, they always hit me up in the DMs and they always tell me, oh shit, I saw your reaction, you know? And sometimes we make friends with them. They go into the UFC. It's great. I got to be careful, man. Because the first thing I always say to them is like, oh shit, I hope I didn't stick my foot in my mouth. But I got to be honest with you guys. These look like two power slappers. I'm not going to lie. This looks like it's off the season 10 of Power Slap. Road to Slap-tacular. I don't know. Was that the guy that was asking for some spare change? Well, if you got some spare change, drop a super chat or a Streamlabs. Hey, look, Russian language in the chat. I don't know that language, but how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome aboard. Hit the like. He just got that nice gay blue pickup truck. It's a lesbian truck. Give me some change. They can't reach. It's too high. How tall are these guys? Maybe they could reach. 6'1"? Oh, they might be able to reach. Too high. My truck's too high. I tell you what, that fucking Finney guy couldn't ask me for some change. Too high. Too high up. Too high, Finney. You're going to have to wear some lift shoes. I am going to stay on for a little bit longer just to hear Dana White. I hope Dana White's talking to the media because I'm curious about the Merab Dvalishvili situation. If you don't know, now you know. Part of the main event is injured for the Sphere. Dun, 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 and he's smiling. I should put nuts on my truck. I fucking love this truck. I really do, man. I got the Santa Cruz. I fucking love it, man. I got my plates today. Jesse won't let me put an MMA-Holes logo on it. I would wrap that shit. I fucking love it, man. I'm so glad I didn't get the Maverick because the Ford Maverick, there's one at the gym. There's a guy that has the Maverick at the gym. And every time I go there, I pass it and I laugh because the Ford Maverick, it literally looks like a toy. It doesn't even, it looks like something my son plays with. Like it looks like a fucking toy. I'd rather the lesbian mobile. Looks way more manly than Maverick. The Ford. Have you guys ever seen the Ford Maverick? I was so close to getting it. I'm so glad I didn't. I'm so glad. It is terrible. Do you think Rizvan will get a contract? You want my honest opinion? If you want my honest opinion, probably yeah, because it's his second time. Me personally, I wouldn't give him a contract. But because it was his second time, he's a heavyweight. I think Dana White likes bringing in heavyweights, so I would say yeah. They got Santa Cruz. The wheels are small in the Maverick, but everything about it, my brother says it looks like a midget with Down syndrome. He says the car looks retarded. Like it literally looks retarded, the car. And I looked at it yesterday, and I was like, yeah, he's right. It does. It looks like it's retarded. It looks like it's got the big head and the small body. Like, I don't know. I was like, you know what? I made the right choice. But it's a cool concept. It is a cool concept. I really liked it, but I'm glad I didn't get it. A pillow biting match. Maverick has extra chromosomes. It does look like it. If you see one on the road, you know what I'm talking about. When he said it, I can't get that out of my head. Too small to be functional. I mean, it is functional. Essentially, the size is not much different. Like, I feel mine's a little higher, but essentially it's like all the same dimensions. But at least the Hyundai made it look semi-cool. You know, it looks different and unique, and I don't know. It looks special. Yeah, Maverick is a special car. But it's got the hybrid on there. It has great gas mileage. It does have that. Santa Cruz. Did I say Santa Fe? Santa Cruz. Was essentially a Tucson with a little bed. That's all. Anyway. Let's see what this thing brings us. Bum, 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 bum. What is D-Rest DMing me? What is D-Rest DMing me? What are you DMing me, D-Rest? What is he asking? What is it? What is it? I don't know. D-Rest. What are you saying? All right. Let's get to the tail of tape for the main event of the evening. Thank you guys for stopping by the Contender Series. Contender Series could be the weirdest stream of the week. You know? It's like Fight Buddies and our regular shows smashed together. We don't quite know what it is. The UFC doesn't really know what it is either. We're all just trying to figure it out. But we get to see people get knocked out. And that's why we're here. So Gustafson is the big favorite. 6'1". 6'1" is Pytlik. 169 for Pytlik. Gustafson, 170. 33 years of age for Gustafsson. 35 for Pytlik. Pytlik, 73-inch reach. Both the same. Orthodox, both the same. Let's go. Let's get some carnage, baby. If Pytlik loses, that means all the favorites are victorious on Season 8, Episode number 2. Let's go. Then we figure out who gets the contracts. Oh, what a night. Laid back Fight Buddies. Yeah, I like it, man. I dig these. It's an intimate stream. We hang out. We shoot the shit. And we get to see people get knocked out. I mean, it's great. It's fantastic. Andreas Gustafsson. Oh, I like this. Oh, we got the same fucking tattoo. On his back, he's got a Nordic tattoo. I got the same fucking one. Is it this one here? Hold up. Is it this one? We got the same shit. I got 3 different Nordic, like, Viking-esque tattoos. And victory, irresistibility. I forgot what the last one means. I know those 2. I forgot what the other ones. But yeah, we're brothers. I got to go with this guy, Pytlik. He's the underdog. We got the same tattoo. I got to go with him. But he's got it all across his back. Very cool. You don't have any tattoos? Scott, why? Why don't you have tattoos? That's okay. You don't put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari? Is that what you get? Nordic. I just made love to my lover. Nice. Nordic. I don't unfortunately know the... What is it? Furthark? In which it's written, but it's either middle or younger Furthark. I don't know how to say that. Furthark? Damn, that's deep. I don't know. You don't need a tattoo to be cool. That's for sure. Sometimes I wonder why I got tattoos. Sometimes I have no idea. I got it because it's just moments in my life that I want to mark on my body. I have severe mental illness, I think. I don't know. It's body mutilation, but I enjoy tattoos, and I will be getting them down my back for the rest of the subscriber goals. Here they go. They're swinging for the fences. Pytlik versus Gustafsson. And Pytlik getting pushed to the fence. Oh, Gustafsson's got those tattoos, which makes sense. He's Swedish, right? That makes sense. He's a Swede. Gustafsson. Oh, dragging him down to the ground. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pytlik. I thought it was you, but that's Gustafsson. I got to go with my Gustafsson brother. Elbow coming in from the top. I like this guy, Gustafsson. He's channeling Odin. Slamming some lefts in off the takedown. On the knee is Pytlik. Pytlik, the Canadian's eating those knees. You're fighting a freaking god right there, Pytlik. An absolute god. Lifting up is Gustafsson. Down on the knee is Pytlik. And Gustafsson's going ham here. Pytlik does get back up. Stuck against the fence. Gustafsson. More knees coming into the hamstring. My favorite fighter. The Nordic god. Let's go. Still working against the fence here. Pytlik trying to remove the body. He does have the underhooks. Can the Canadian get off the fence? He's almost there. But Gustafsson keeps him against the cage, using his Nordic strength. Valhalla gets spun around, but then he controls Gustafsson. Overlocked arms, pushing Pytlik to the fence. 3:25 on the clock. And Gustafsson still controlling against the fence here as Pytlik cannot remove his body from off the fence. Oh, Gustafsson here. Pytlik trying to get an underhook. Gustafsson has that right arm around. He does have two underhooks now and trying to push Gustafsson back, but Gustafsson just muscling him, keeping him on the fence. Mark Smith, the referee, watching along as Gustafsson is still in control. We don't have the graphics here because ESPN does not have the images, but we do have the live stats in the round, and Gustafsson's doing a good job holding against the fence, but nothing is happening. 2:44 on the clock. Gustafsson knees to the thigh of Pytlik. Pytlik getting stuck against the fence, trying to remove some more. Knee coming off the cage by Pytlik. Gustafsson still holds him in place. A left coming in by Gustafsson. 2:26. Another left coming in by Gustafsson. Very nice. Gustafsson still holding him against the fence with 2:20 on the clock. Main event of the evening. Welterweight featured bout. Gustafsson still holding against the cage and an underhook by Pytlik. He trying to pull from off the fence, but he can't. He's pushing his hips into the body of Gustafsson. Gustafsson just dragged him down to the ground, and Pytlik eats some right hands as he gets right back up. 2 minutes on the clock. Gustafsson still controlling against the cage. Oh, Gustafsson. Viking energy, Viking power. Oh, what's it called? Vegvisar? I should know that since it's on me too. It is actually Icelandic symbol for the 1700s. Label as Viking. Wait a second here. No, it's not. That's not what I looked up when I got mine. Well, maybe I got a different one then. Hold up. All right, Jamie, do the research on this. One means victory. One means irresistibility. Here, look up mine real quick, Jamie. Here, take a screenshot of this, okay? This is more important. Okay, so I got this one here, but it's kind of faded now, right? What does that one mean? Actually, that one is different. That's not quite the same one now that I'm looking at it. He has some different symbols on there. Then I got one over here, too. Maybe that's the same one. That could be the same one right there. Okay, very important. Screenshot it, look it up. Okay, thank you, Jamie. Pull it up, Jamie. All right, back into the first round. Oh, Gustafsson still controlling against the fence. We missed nothing there. Pytlik is just trying to remove his body with 50 seconds left. An elbow comes in. Now I have another one somewhere else. I just got to find it. It's somewhere in there. I think the smaller one might be the one on his back. Oh, protection. Yes, one of them is protection that I got. It's protection. I think it's loyalty and irresistibility. I think that's the three. I can't fucking remember. I got it years ago. Anyway, still controlling against the fence is Gustafsson. 20 seconds on the clock. And a release by Pytlik cracks Gustafsson. Holy crap. Pytlik having a moment at the end of the round with 15 seconds left now. Knees to the body. And Gustafsson just drags him over to the other side of the fence. So Pytlik having some shots land. And Gustafsson controls against the cage. The strikes are even though Gustafsson, interesting. I tell you what, Pytlik had some moments there late. Both guys walk to their corners. Round 1 is over. They live to see another round. Yeah, I did the research when I got it. I don't remember anything anymore. See you later, Freedom Guy. It's called Vegsveer. That's good to know. Yeah, I went on this Viking kick. Back then when I got the tattoos. Like, I got all these symbols and shit. Weird moments in my life. I'm looking for the info now. Yeah. It's like loyalty, irresistibility, and what was the other one? What did you say it was? I can't remember. Okay, here we go. And then I got a choke array. What is this called? That's a whole nother story. A Reiki sign. Okay, here we go. So now Pytlik controlling against the fence in the second round. Underhook by Gustafsson. And he pushes Pytlik to the fence. Knee to the head. This is a grinder by Gustafsson, trying to use that Nordic energy. But Pytlik gets off the cage, hits it with a knee. Gustafsson trying to put him right back against the fence on the other side of the octagon. Man, a lot of grinding tonight. 4:30 on the clock. And Gustafsson is just trying to wear down Pytlik with the work against the fence. It's got to be exhausting. It's got almost a full 5 minutes against the cage here. Pytlik trying to remove his body. And this is a dogfight against the fence. Elbow coming in by Gustafsson. Pytlik gets the unhook, spins off. Gustafsson just holding on to him. Pytlik trying to for like a hip toss. He can't separate. Muay Thai clinch. Elbows and a knee. Uppercut by Gustafsson. Pytlik hits him with the left, the right. Man, uppercut by Pytlik. They separate. They're exhausted. And elbow slides in by Pytlik again. Yo, Pytlik's a dog. Left comes in by Gustafsson. This is a good fight. Wait, and then the mouthpiece falls out, bro. Come on. Yo, Gustafsson. That stopped the momentum there for a second. What the hell? Damn, it was getting good. Oh, nice knee to the head by Gustafsson. This is, a knee coming in by Pytlik, and then Gustafsson pushes him to the cage. Yo, this is a war here. Grinding war. Gustafsson pushing Pytlik to the fence. Controlling here. Pytlik trying to remove his body. Pytlik wants to fight. Gustafsson just wants to drag him down and beat him up. A knee coming in low by Gustafsson. Pytlik trying to remove his body from the fence again. Gustafsson still holding him there. Oh, nasty elbow on the chin by Gustafsson. Another forearm coming in by Gustafsson. Pytlik trying to get his body off some more. 3 minutes on the clock. A right by Gustafsson. Another right. Pytlik trying to remove. He's almost there. And he does. Separates. Gustafsson gets right in front of him. Pytlik backs up. Oh, he's got a knot on his face. Pytlik on his cheekbone. Big knot over here. Left coming in. Collision by both guys. Gustafsson is just lunging in on him. Wherever Pytlik goes, Gustafsson's there. Beautiful right hand by Pytlik. And Gustafsson holds on to him. Says, damn, that sucked. Knee to the body by Gustafsson. Pushing Pytlik to the other side. Yo, this thing turned into a war, man. This turned into an absolute war. 2:22 on the clock. Gustafsson with the underhook. Man, yo. Nasty forearm to the face by Gustafsson. You can see the damage by the work against the fence by Gustafsson. At least he's staying busy. Knee to the rib cage, Gustafsson. 2:06 on the clock. Pytlik, he's getting worked, man. This is... Ooh, blue collar activity. Nice knee to the rib cage. Forearm to the face. Another forearm to the face by Gustafsson. Nasty left hand to the face by Gustafsson. All against the cage. Pytlik is just getting grinded on. Oh, knee to the head by Gustafsson. Another knee. Pytlik goes down. Holy shit, he steps in. Broken. He's broken. The Nordic animal, Andreas Gustafsson, breaks the Canadian in the second round. Wow, what a grind. Oh, my God.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, Ejaculate the carnage. Propose to the carnage. Enjoy pancakes with the carnage. Celebrate the carnage.
That was an ugly, dirty grind against the fence. But the beautiful part about this is he literally destroyed him and finished him. Like, if you're going to work against the cage, stay active enough to break your opponent. That's all I ask. It was a little rough in that first round, but it all paid off. I'm looking at the face of Pytlik. He literally got broke. Absolute broken. You got to give this guy a contract. You got to do it. You need that killer instinct, and that's what this guy has. Man, that is a blue-collar win right there. Okay. Good. Man, yo. It was crazy because that first round was like, okay. Then it ended. The first round ended really strong. Pytlik came back. And then that second round, Gustafsson's like, all right, I'm going to break you now. And you look at Gustafsson's face, he's barely got any damage on it. I don't see any damage on his face. Dude looks like he wasn't even touched. Holy crap. Pytlik was touched, that's for sure. Holy crap, he's got bumps and swelling all over that face. Blood. Damn. Yo, that was... He's like Techno Viking in there. I like this guy. Gustafsson's not young too, right? You're going to hear Dana White. I don't typically give contracts to 33-year-olds. I like it though, man. This guy's only 10. Now he's 11-2-0. What was he doing in his younger years? Maybe he was busy getting tattoos. I don't know. So this welterweight is very interesting. I don't think many guys going to want to go up against him. He's the type of guy, you know. Shit, man. Doesn't seem like a fun guy to be matched up against. Damn, man. Whew. God dang. Looked at that bump on his head. He had it on his cheek, on his forehead. Yeah, Pytlik got... And yo, credit to Pytlik, man, because that dude, like, he hung in there, man. He tried to fight back. He did whatever he could. All right, the symbol on your arm is the helm of awe. Oh, look at this fucking shit. Let's see. I don't know how to say that other word. It's a 1670 symbol from the Galdriver manuscript. Okay, so what does it mean? What's the meaning of it? I hope it lines up with what what I did research on back in the day. It could have changed. I don't know. All right, Dana White storms off to the back. He's going to give some contracts out. All right, so guaranteed lock contracts would be, let's see, Haddon and Gustafsson for sure. These three over here, I give it to Finney. I'm sorry, I give it to Finney. I don't care. Maybe they give him a developmental type thing, but it was so entertaining to watch, and then everyone else could kick rocks. But I'm going to say that I think 4 contracts go. That's what I'm going to say. I think Romious might get asked out. I think he might get the shaft. I'll go 4 contracts. Yo, I'm out. Chat, y'all. Next one. Yo, Celtic Fight. You don't want to know who gets the contracts? Damn, man. Damn. I feel bad. I just said I hated clinch work, but they actually made it look entertaining. Yeah, listen. If you're just laying on your opponent against the cage and you're just grabbing singles, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to go for doubles, going back up, go for double, go for single, back up, go for double. Like, that's annoying. But if you stay active enough where you're creating damage and you're breaking your opponent, it's beautiful to watch. It's weird, man. Like, it's violent, man. That is MMA to me, man. Watching that work against the cage, like, that's phenomenal. It's dirty, it's ugly, it's a grind. I love it. 2 contracts. Listen, the only people that deserve a contract is main events, Gustafson and Haddon. They're the only ones deserving of a contract. But hilarious, right here. Hilarious. Must be on the UFC. He'll probably get a pity contract. Second time. You like the announcer? Thank you. I've been working on this for 8 years. Thank you. I guess. Oh, you're saying wait. Oh, the how you pronounce the symbol? I guess Hiaumir. I guess Hiaumir. I can't say it. Sanko is too yummy. It's crazy, right? She's in her 40s. She still looks good. Yeah, she looks great. She's holding together very nicely. I think Dana gets asked about Merab. You know what? Should I stick around, guys? I'll stick around because I don't think Angel's going live until 7:30, so I can stick around for a little Dana. He's there. So I kind of want to know. He's going to get asked about Merab. There's no doubt about it. He's definitely going to get asked about this. This is crazy. Calm down. Oh, okay. Here we go. Calm down. It's all good. This is 38 minutes ago. Just a little training injury. Never pulled out of a fight and never will. I am coming for you, O'Malley. Stronger than ever. All right. Okay. So according to Merab, he's fine. Okay. That question's answered. Right, Jasmine? Right?
Well, I mean,
Looks pretty flat to me.
I would say if you look at the horizon there, that looks flat. I don't see any curve in the horizon.
That's
so.
right. All right, we're going to find who gets the contract. We'll start off with Haddon. We'll wait for the boss. Haddon, Cody Haddon, look great. Australian talent. Sanko got it going on, yo. Yes, please. I'd love to hear the press conference. All right, I got you, Scott. We'll play a little of that. Dana's usually good. I hate when he talks. You know what, though? I don't want to hear about the Contender Series. All right, we just saw it. Talk about, ask the other questions. Dana, Dana's got to look at his papers and shit like that. He doesn't even. All right, here we go. Let's find out who gets the contract. Okay. It was an odd night, he said. Okay. Okay. Dana doesn't sound happy. This fight came highly recommended. Okay. Not much excites Sean Shelby. He was very excited. He loves both of these kids. You know the answer. Get over here. There we go. Cody's in, baby. That was an easy one. Okay. Come on. Here we go. You were here last year. He said my recommendation was go out and get experience. Obviously talented. You're 9-0. You got one fight. Oh, he won one fight in 1 year. You get decimated in the UFC. Oh my God, he goes, go out and get 3 or 4 fights this year. And then talk to us about the UFC. He said, when I said go out and get experience, I didn't mean one fight. Yo, he roasted him. Oh, my God, dude. Okay, he says, you're an interesting dude. This guy's got some face. He looks normal in this picture. The guy's jacked. But he's got a weird face, man. Dude looks like a guppy. His eyes are tremendous. Oh, was he going to give this dude a contract? One of the most gifted athletes I've ever seen. He says, what I questioned your fight IQ. Oh, here we go. He's talking. Oh, he's talking about the shit I was talking about. The body shot, the liver shot. I'm going to give you a shot. Oh, my God. He's giving this dude a shot. Oh, my God. The guppy's in, baby. Wow, that's a shocker. I said 4 contracts. I still have a chance to hit it, guys. I still have a chance. All right, here we go. The Russian. That face. What a face, right? We need good heavyweights. Come on over here. He's in. I think Mystical Mox pulled it off again. He's in. I called it. 4 contracts. They call me the Mystic. He's getting a contract. Let's see. Maybe he doesn't. Your game plan was a little weird. Not very exciting. He says, who am I to judge anyone's game plan when a fight ended the way it did? You're a killer and a savage. I'm going to give you a shot. Wow. He gave this dude a tougher time than the Guppy? He gave that dude a tougher time than the Guppy? Yo. What? How was your day today? Also, what did you eat for dinner? I didn't have dinner yet. I'll have dinner after this stream. All right. So do we stick around for Dana White's press conference? You want to go through some news? What do you want to do? What do you want to do, chat? What do you want to do? What do you want to do here? Let's see. All right, so 4 contracts. Hit it on the head. I'm fucking good at this. Although the fights got switched. I'm actually surprised on that. He roasted that little dude, man. He roasted that guy. You want to listen to Daddy Dana? Okay.
Do you know who I am? Do you know what I've done? I like to slap. I like power slap. I like to clap that wife. Clap, clap, clap. Clap that wife.
Okay, chat, let's go.
I like UFC.
Hit the like.
I like to see blood. Will you work for me? Will you work for free? Clap that wife. Power clap that wife. Boxing is dead. UFC is #1. And I celebrate by clapping the shit out of that wife. Clap, clap, clap. Power clap that wife.
Let's go. Cut, clap, clap, clap.
Power clap that wife.
Clap that wife, cuh.
Boxing is dead. UFC is #1. And I celebrate by clapping the shit out of that wife. Clap, clap, clap. Power clap that wife.
Come on, cuh.
Clap, clap, clap. Power clap that wife. Boxing is dead. UFC is #1. Then I celebrate by clapping the shit out of that wife.
Clap, clap, clap.
Power clap that wife.
I'm Dana White. Dun. Okay. All right, press conference.
I'm Dana White.
That's right, you are. You are Dana White. Clap, clap, clap. Power clap that wife. All right. Let's do this, guys. Dun. What should we put here? What kind of picture? All right. Before Dana White gets going, let's check out the news. Before Dana White talks to the media, let's talk about some news. So Merab Dvalishvili has the cut. He says he's fine. Oh, we might say in chat. I tell you what, I'm kind of leaning towards Barallo. They're showing Dana White clips, Contender Series clips. Here's the Merab's thing. I am leaning towards Barallo. So Sean Strickland had this interview. You know what? I gotta get Eric Nixick I got to get him on as an interview. Would you guys like to listen to an interview with Eric Nixick, Sean Strickland's coach? He does a lot of – we follow each other on X, and I never really followed back around, but I should get him on the show. He's a super nice dude. He has his own podcast as well, and he brought on the great Sean Strickland.
If I had to fucking sculpt somebody, you could not build a better athlete for fighting than Jon Jones. You know, minus the fucking cocaine and smacking pregnant women and shit, dude. But, you know, and then steroids. And you ever met Jon Jones? I heard it, and he's a really nice guy, bro.
Oh, he's great. He was great to me, right?
Unless you're in a fucking Vegas hotel and with ovaries. If he were to just be like, guys, I'm a piece of shit. I try not to be a piece of shit, but I'm a fucking piece of shit.
Damn, talk about holy demonetization, Sean.
Then I'd be like, all right. But he tries a Trojan horseshoe, dude. He talks about God and shit as he's fucking doing cocaine off a stripper's pussy. Like, dude, come on, you motherfucker.
Okay, Mr. Curse a lot. Tom Aspinall goes in on Jon Jones.
When you talk about who's the baddest dude in the world, you put two guys in a room and who walks out? Jon Jones walks out of the fucking room every time.
Exactly right, Dana. We need to get Jon in a room first. Let's go and find the room.
That's so cringe, man. I can't play the music. Hey, Jon, where are you?
Jon!
This is so cringe. This is so cringe. Oh, God, it's so fucking cringe. It's so I hate that, man. It's so fucking cringe. What is that? Is that geared towards a fucking 12-year-old? Like, who thinks that's funny? Oh, God, Tom, what are you doing? What are we gearing this to? Like, who thinks that's funny? Wonder if it was that video for my fighting that retired him. I'm 37 years old. Okay, please make sure you pass me the belt on the way out of the octagon if you beat Biden. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's the boss. Thank God. Okay, Dana. Daddy Dana. Woo! There he is. What's that? The fucking game? Can we get some audio, guys? Oh, shit. There's no audio. The fuck? What's going on? Yeah, we are. Oh, what's going on? Yo. They have the wrong audio on. Oh my God. It's like some music playing, but they don't have Dana's voice. Yeah, the chat is losing their mind. So Dana White's being interviewed right now by the media, and they have the wrong audio going. It's like they have the audio from by the octagon. Listen to this. Oh my God.
Him being 30 years old,
there we
was
go.
that a concern at all? Did that weigh on your mind?
Wow.
No, again, he's not a guy that's got a long time left, right? So you...
Yeah, well, we had a couple of those tonight.
Oh, there's Kevin Iole, that piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm never looking for 30-year-old contenders, but when you see these guys that have that type of ability, it's almost like the now or never. Listen, we brought them here, we gave them the opportunity, they deliver. See what they can do. I can't remember what you guys probably know better than me. Cormier, when he first started, he started late, and look at what he accomplished. So who knows?
Yeah.
Exactly. And I wanted to ask you about the heavyweight. I mean, he opened with that front kick, and I thought he was going to put his opponent through the cage. I mean, he hit him so hard in there, and he just looked like he had that assurance about him throughout the fight, like, I'm going to finish this fight, and there seemed to be no doubt in his mind that that's what he was going to do. Is that attitude sort of, kind of what you're looking for and what you're talking about up there?
No, it's funny you say that because we were talking about it. He seemed kind of nonchalant in there, like, all right, yeah, it was never like I'm going to finish this fight as fast as possible. I agree with you 100%. There was no doubt in his mind that fight was going to end. It was just a matter of when. He was very patient, and but when you hear his interview, he's he's not Captain Excitement, so you know what I mean. It's not like this guy's has that type of energy level, but you can tell he's a bad dude.
Could I ask you two other Merab's cut? What do you know about Merab's cutting? Can you make any?
The whole world knows about Merab's cut. He posted it. I mean, our guys are so dumb. It's next level, unbelievable. It's all the stuff that I talk about boxing. What I will give boxing Because when something happens in a camp, man, let me tell you what, it does not leak. You know, our guys can't fucking wait to throw it up on social media.
Look at him. Look at him. It's a fucking circus. Oh, God, when Dana's gone, it's going to be a sad day. It's going to be a sad day, man. I was watching that other guy that fills in for Dana, the dude that slipped in Australia. He's so boring. I can't listen to the guy talk. I love hearing Dana get triggered. It's so fucking funny, man. It's one of the greatest things ever.
Media. It's a small cut. It's no big deal, but obviously needed to be posted.
Against a guy like O'Malley, who's a sharpshooter and who's a very accurate.
Yeah, Kevin Iole, you tell him.
Puncher. Now all of a sudden there's a big target for him.
And why the fuck would you want him to know that? It is next level stupid. Some of these guys are so stupid. It's mind-boggling.
Oh God, it's
unbelievable.
So great. The last thing I wanted to ask you was Adesanya's comments last week. I thought he made a good point where, you know, in the whatever show it was, the thing about Francis was kind of washed out. You know, he wouldn't mention Francis's name. And he brought that up, you know, and said he thought you can't whitewash history and that, you know, whatnot. And that seemed to be a good point. Why did you scrub Francis out of the video and that?
What?
I don't know about this.
Kevin Iole, he tries to ruffle the feathers. He's just such a prick. He's such a prick. You know Dana secretly hates this guy.
Do you? Do
Yeah,
you, Lene? Do you know about this? Yeah.
No, Adesanya talked. There was I'm not sure which one of the shows it was, but there was one of the shows, and there was a thing, and Francis came on the screen, and his name got scrubbed out, right? They didn't say his name, so you couldn't hear it, as if like he wasn't part of the UFC, as if he wasn't part of the history.
And it was something that we produced?
Correct. And then Israel at the press conference.
Dana's playing dumb. Huh? Oh, he's like Scooby Doo.
Before the fight, actually talked about it, and you know, and he had commented on that, and I was just kind of.
So you sure that we produced this?
You're old, Kevin Iole. No, and I fucking can't stand Kevin Iole, but it is funny that he's trying to poke him.
Yes.
So what show was it on?
I can't remember. There were so many of them, but I don't remember.
Come on, you old fuck. Tell me the show.
Remember which one it was, but for sure it was on last week. It was a show that you produced, and he then
embedded or something.
Kevin Iole is such an idiot. If you're gonna ask this question, wouldn't you have all the answers? Like, wouldn't you know? Like, you said, which show is it? Oh, it was this show. But he's so fucking dumb. He's such a dumb fuck.
It might have been embedded. It
might have been this. It might have been that. Now you're giving Dana the out, you dumb fuck.
Made the comment. He said the UFC are good.
Oh, but I'm old.
I know that they're going to eventually do the right thing. But he was critical of the UFC for scrubbing Francis out.
Well, I don't disagree with that. But literally everybody who's sitting in here right now, including our head of PR, doesn't know about it. And when did Israel say it? Post fight?
At the pre-fight press conference.
Pre-fight. Yeah, I wasn't there. Lene wasn't there.
I'll find it on social.
Chris wasn't there. Well, we'll find.
What's weird is Dana usually roasts a lot, and he's roasted Kevin before when the pandemic happened. He was hard on Iole. They had like a little thing back and forth, but for some reason, it's like Kevin Iole has like something on Dana White that Dana just allows it. He allows all the shit with Kevin. It's really fucking weird.
We'll find out what happened, and I'll have Lene call you and tell you what the deal is with that. Because if that's true and that was done and it was something that we produced, then somebody in the company made that decision. That definitely. Listen, you know me. If I said we did it, I'd say yeah, fuck him, and this is why we did it. I know nothing about it. Nobody ever asked me about it, and this is the first we're hearing about it. Or I would tell you the.
So I'm just reading this, a CBS Sports story. It says, Adesanya reinforced Ngannou's significance to the UFC amid cases where the promotion appeared to scrub mention of the former heavyweight champion. You can never erase Francis's history from the UFC, Adesanya told ESPN while looking straight into the camera ahead of UFC 305 in Perth. So I'm not sure. It doesn't say exactly. There's a video below that also shows Israel talking, but it doesn't talk exactly what video it was he was referencing.
Right. So when we find out, she'll let you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, all right. Shut up. Good that you went in a lot of digging. Fuck off. She'll let you know. Well played.
He was referencing.
Right. So when we find out, she'll let you know.
Speaking of UFC 305, we haven't heard what your thoughts are yet on the main event. Just curious what you thought of it.
I'm sorry, say that again?
What you thought of the UFC 305 main event.
It was awesome. I mean, I was in New York and we were watching it, and we were going crazy during the fight. It was a great fight by both guys. I mean, both guys put on a, you know, I thought that Israel looked incredible. Dreykus is so awkward and unorthodox. He's got to be the toughest guy to train for.
It was good.
He fights like a white guy dances. It's
What? He fights like a white guy dance. What the fuck? Whoa.
He fights like a white guy dances.
That's He fights like a white guy dances. There's your UFC president right there. Dude, that's hysterical. I'm telling you, man. Like, he will be so missed when he's gone. Hunter's not going to be this fucking funny. Dude, it's so funny, man. Dana with the zinger.
He fights like a white guy dances. It's so
You hear the journalists? Oh! We got to make it. That needs to be a new donation right there.
He fights like a white guy dances. It's so crazy and awkward, and you know what I mean. It's but very effective.
What do you see next for Izzy?
That's up to him. I mean, I'm sure he's going to take some time and reflect. Obviously, he decided not to retire that night, so I don't know. We'll see what's next.
I know last week I asked you about Connor. You said not this year. He kind of went crazy. What's the update now since you've talked to him?
There's no update from the last time you talked to me.
Are you going to get a bunch of texts again today?
Probably.
Kayla Harrison mentioned that she wanted to be the backup for the title fight. I'm just curious if that's an option.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on all that stuff right now.
Nice.
You guys recently announced the fight, the Crazy Hawaiian and Dumpling for Power Slap. I'm just curious how that fight came about and
Oh, shut up.
Why you chose Jon Jones has also talked a little bit about
See, I skipped the Power Slap.
Or hinted about potentially retiring after Stipe. I know that's something people have talked about. If he does decide to retire, will it be worth the wait that we've waited so long for that fight for him to just retire after? Or do you feel confident that he'll probably defend?
Yeah, you know, Jon is one of those, you know, challenging guys to deal with, and I think that
But he is the pound for pound greatest of all time, correct? Are you with me, chat? Right? The greatest. Just tell us, Dana.
you know, he's talking about retiring, but will he, if the Aspinall thing is really flying out there? I personally think Jon challenges himself and takes the fight. And
so Dana's trying to give it. He's trying to do like. You see what Dana's doing here? He's saying, "Oh, he'll stick around, right? He'll stick. He could beat Aspinall, right? He's setting him up. He's setting him up. Dana's revenge. Dana's secret revenge is happening right now.
Yeah.
All those times that Jon Jones fucked him up, whether it was injuries, drugs, running over people, all those times, he was just glazing him. He was just saying, "Hey, he's the greatest of all time. He's the greatest of all time. He's the greatest of all time," pumping up his head so he could slam him and let him get slaughtered by Tommy Aspinall. He's setting him up. It's a setup, guys. It's a trap. Jon, retire. Retire, Jon.
I think he does it.
One last question.
He's setting him up, man. He's trying to pretend he's old buddy with Jon. He's coming. He's setting the trap.
Was there any worry about signing the heavyweight tonight just because of his past history with USADA?
No.
Thank you.
Yep.
And over here. Trying to bring it back to Torres Finney real quick. Let's say he does go out there and get the 3-4 fights you told him to do, and maybe he wins them. Is that a situation where you want to bring him back and see him in person here at the Contender Series, or do you kind of evaluate that, and depending on how he looks, you just straight up sign him if he does do that?
Yeah, I think that if he goes out and gets those fights, looks good, you know, you can't fight one time a year and come here with that much muscle and think that you're gonna, you're gonna have the right cardio, you're gonna have the right performance. Go get some experience. You're 25 years old. You're young. You're not even in your prime for fighting for a couple more years. And the guy's got nothing but time. Does he really want this? Is this what he really wants to do for the rest of his life? That's up to him. He's got to go out and figure that out. And the answer to your question is no. We probably bring him right in.
Sure. And another one of the UFC's main talent fund, The Ultimate Fighter. It's wrapping up tonight. Finals are this Saturday. So what was your overall thoughts of this season between Grasso and Shevchenko, and what can we expect for the future of the show?
Oh, it's incredible.
What was my thoughts on what?
Overall thoughts on the season of The Ultimate Fighter this year, since it's wrapping up this week.
I didn't watch one episode of the. Did you guys watch it? What'd you think? Honestly, what do you, if you did watch The Ultimate Fighter, what do you rate it? 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. Give me a score of The Ultimate. I didn't watch one episode. I forgot it was on.
Oh yeah, no, it was a good season. Yeah.
Did the coaches challenge? Did they go down on each other? What happened?
And
whoever orgasmed first, the team wins.
You know, a couple guys in there we really like, and yeah, The Ultimate Fighter will be back again.
Oh fucking no! No! Oh my God! No one wants to watch that. Like, what the?
Say, where do you rank this cast amongst these previous casts? Because I saw a lot of people online really hyping up this year's cast, kind of maybe saying it stood out a bit more compared to the others.
Yeah, I agree. I did like the cast this season.
Great
for
cast.
And last one for me, I saw you mentioned there you in New York. I saw the clips online of you in New York, and you were with popular streamers Speed and Aiden Ross, where you were in the middle of them, and Speed submitted Aiden Ross. Just want to get your thoughts on that funny encounter.
My thought.
Yeah, so did you guys see that video of that guy Speed, who I have no idea who he is? A young kid. I guess he's a streamer. He hangs out with Aiden Ross, another streamer kid, and he fucking hit the power punch machine and out-punched Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira hit this thing, and this kid Speed hits the thing, and this shit went above Alex Pereira. So it goes to show you that those machines, you know, that you have in the bar, you get drunk, you hit it. If you hit it just right, it's going to be phenomenal. You mean to tell me this kid hits harder than Alex Pereira? I don't believe it. The kid looks like he weighs 40 pounds soaking wet.
Thoughts on him submitting Aiden Ross?
Yeah, I know you're.
I don't really have an opinion on it. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
All right.
Dana. I wanted to ask you about Cody Haddon, the Australian. You said that Sean Shelby was really hyped for this fight.
Yeah.
When Sean comes to you and like hypes up this fight, like what's he kind of telling you?
Sean doesn't hype up anything. Sean has turned into a disgruntled employee, and nothing in the fight business makes him happy anymore. That's why I was like, holy shit. Sean loves this fight. He literally could not stop talking about this fight. He was really excited, and then obviously he was he loves Billy Brand and he loves Cody. So yeah, that obviously had a lot of influence over me right from the beginning.
I wanted to ask you about
a lot of lip licking. You notice that?
The Khalil Roundtree booking against Alex Pereira. Obviously, it's a very, very fun fight on paper. With Ankalaev, I guess being so highly ranked and him being skipped over, what was the?
He wasn't skipped over. He's got a fight coming up. Ankalaev, we're laying the fights out now. Ankalaev's got a fight lined up. Go in there, do your thing, look great. Obviously, you're next.
Why is he not next now?
We had to make this fight card, and as you go down the line, you start looking at it. Khalil Roundtree makes a lot of sense.
If Khalil connects, right? He's got power, right? If Khalil connects and knocks out Pereira, oh my God, Dana White, he's gonna be throwing it in everyone's face because of all the heat he's getting for this. But clearly he wants Pereira to win. This is a layup for Pereira. But come on, dude. I mean, what?
And
he's got a backup plan. God forbid Pereira loses.
Next, we had to make this fight card, and as you go down the line, you start looking at it. Khalil Roundtree Makes a lot of sense.
In what way? I wish a reporter would be like, Dana, are you what? Why? Why does it? That would be the follow-up question. And listen, I don't hate Khalil Roundtree, and it might be a fun fight. I mean, Khalil can fucking scrap, right? That guy's got heavy hands. Not great cardio, but he can fucking throw hands and knees and kicks, whatever. But I mean, he's not going to shoot for a takedown. They're going to stand in the pocket and go at it. But I mean, come on.
And you said it yourself. No way in hell that's not a fun one.
Was it all? I mean, you see it all the time. Timing is
everything.
So was that just kind of what happened?
100%.
Oh, you liar! You liar! That's not timing, bro. You purposely booked Ankalaev so he couldn't fight the Golden Goose.
Jon Jones, going back to him, he was tweeting all today, hinting retirement. He says that
Jon Jones was tweeting today saying he's going to retire. Is that what he did?
Hinting at retirement. And then he says that, maybe...
Don't worry, I'll talk him into it. I'll talk him into losing to Tom Aspinall.
UFC will offer me a deal that I can't refuse to come back and fight Aspinall.
I kind of hope Stipe gets hurt. I kind of hope that Stipe pulls out because Tom's going to be on standby, and then he has to fight Aspinall. I kind of hope that happens. That'd be so fucking funny, man.
Well, there you go. There you go. Okay. You just answered.
Wait, hold on. What?
Aspinall. And then he says that, maybe the UFC will offer me a deal that I can't refuse to come back and fight Aspinall.
Well, there you go. There you go. Okay. You just answered. Answered your own question. That's what I think we'll do. Listen,
you know it. See, this is exactly what I said. Dana White is going to gas up Jones to sell the fight in November, and then he's going to fucking say, here, we're going to pay you all the money in the world. You got to unify the belts. You got to unify the belts. Knowing that Tom Aspinall is going to fucking kill him. Dana literally, he needs Tom Aspinall to slay Jon Jones because John's on the way out. And then once Tom Aspinall slays Jon Jones, then you're like, look, he beat the greatest fighter of all time. Tom Aspinall is here. He's your heavyweight champion. He's the baddest man on the planet. And then you pivot and promote Tom Aspinall. It's promoter 101. That's exactly what Dana White's doing. He's thinking fucking 12 steps ahead. That's exactly what he's doing. So all the memes of Dana White saying that Jon Jones is the greatest of all time, why do you think he's saying this? There is a master plan. In the end, Jon Jones is planning Dana White is planning the demise of Jon Jones. That's what's happening. And it's great.
It's always the same dealing with Jon. I can tell, listen, when we were talking about Francis earlier, right? I have zero animosity toward Francis. Francis was out of my world long time ago. That guy over there and Mick are another story.
Oh.
It's a long story. That dude did everything he could in his power to make Jon Jones versus Francis. The fight did not happen, and let me tell you what, it wasn't because of Jon Jones. So, Jon is a very unique individual to deal with. Jon Jones will fight everybody. Jon Jones was absolutely positive. He wanted Francis. You saw what happened with Cyril Gane. He will tell you, like he told us, that he would do the same thing to Francis Ngannou. He wanted that fight so bad. And for anybody who thinks...
Yeah, Zeus, I'm with you. I hope Stipe wins too. It would literally throw a complete monkey wrench because Stipe's not coming back. If Stipe gets the title, the belt's in limbo. You know what I'm saying? He beats Jon Jones. Then do you give Jon Jones a shot at Aspinall? I mean, he just lost against Stipe, an old washed-up dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Stipe defends it. It's a whole shit show if Stipe wins. Jones is scared of Blachowicz. That's why he went to heavyweight. You know what? I mean, you have an argument there. It did seem like it was convincing because remember when Jan was calling out Jones and John's conveniently did go up? Jon beat his head on a cop car.
A black man can't drink?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's going to end up being someone like Aspinall versus Gane for heavyweight champ after Jon Jones retires. They're going to sell it to like, oh my God, Gane. I mean, I mean, it seems like they're on a crash course. Stop lying. Didn't Jon Jones... Hold on. Didn't he say Jon Jones was scared of Ngannou? I mean, yeah, I never take what he says seriously because he's a promoter. His job is to lie. And then he tries to make you believe that he's always telling the truth. And he's like, you know me, I'm just going to say it. No, we know what your job is. Your job is to fucking sell fights, to pump people up, tear them down, then pump the next people up, tear them down. Like that's your job, you know? So you can't really take what he says seriously, but he's very, very entertaining.
Thanks. I know the whole internet, oh, Jon Jones, he's fucking, that I'm up Jon Jones' ass. These are fucking facts. Facts.
Yeah, see, he's pumping up Jones just to tear him down. There's a strategy.
And since everybody has been such douchebags about this, I'm coming out with a nice little punch in the face for all you fuckers that think that Jon Jones is the greatest of all time. Dislike him, whatever your beef is with Jon Jones, knock yourself out. There is no way in hell that Jon Jones doesn't want to fight Aspinall. So that I guarantee you.
So now he's going to make it a thing. He is going to dump whatever money he can to make that fight happen. So there he goes. So no matter what Jon Jones says, he's going to give him an offer he can't refuse.
So with that being said, say Jon Jones gets past Stipe and he wants a bigger contract.
Jon Jones is doing Jon Jones right now. That's what he does. You know what I mean? That's what he does.
If Jon Jones can walk in a room and he's going to be the last guy coming out, then why is he fighting Stipe? Wouldn't you want to get the youngest, best guy right now, the guy that has the interim strap to fight him, right? If he's running around saying that Jon Jones, you walk in a room, no one's leaving but Jon. Jon's the guy that's going to leave that room. Why put him against a, 42, 43-year-old guy coming off a loss, Stipe Miocic? Why? Makes no sense. What he said, it's so hypocritical. But you know what? You just got to eat it up. You just got to eat it up because he's just being the promoter, you know? And the reporters are trying to get him to slip up here and there, but he's just going to stick to the shtick.
There is nobody that we've ever dealt with that, when I tell you, is not afraid to fight anybody. It's Jon Jones. And I just told her, I believe Jon Jones Aspinall happens if he beats Stipe.
So there you go. The plan is set. You fight Stipe. You beat Stipe. Jon Jones just beat the best heavyweight on the planet, the greatest heavyweight of all time. And now the unification of belts, Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall. And I think Dana White knows that Jon Jones is on his way out. We got to pass the torch over to Tom. Tom's a serious threat to Jon because if he wasn't, they would be fighting already. You pass off the torch. Tom Aspinall takes the throne, and he beat the guy that beat the best heavyweight of all time. It's all a plan. It's all theater. That's what it is. That's the plan.
Is that something? Is that like a fight that you would, try and make happen money-wise if he's asking for more money?
We'll do everything we can to make the fight happen. Listen,
because it's the script, baby.
You're saying, would we make that fight if Jon Jones asked for more fun? What fights don't we make? Other than the Francis thing, what fights don't we make?
Jon Jones versus Aspinall. You literally have a guy holding the interim strap. That's the fight you're not making. That's the fight. Wait, that's the answer. Like, that's the fight. Can someone say that?
And you can't make people fight.
Pereira versus Ankalaev. Why is that not happening? Why is that not? You say you don't want to be like boxing, but yet you don't put the two best guys fighting each other. You literally are protecting Jon Jones and you're protecting Alex Pereira. Let's hold on. What? I'm about to get triggered.
Fights don't we make?
What fights don't you make? I just gave you two, Dana. I just gave him two fights. Am I off on this? Aren't those the fights to make? Come on, man.
Other than the Francis thing, what fights don't we make? And you can't.
And the reporters just sit there, and they just got to be like, "Oh yeah, you're right, Dana. Yeah, I want to be invited back to the next Contender Series, the next Power Slap Media Scrum, the next pay-per-view. I got to be nice.
Can't make people fight, and we couldn't make Francis fight. But every other fight we've made, we've dealt with guys from like Brock Lesnar. I mean, think of the biggest stars that have ever been in the sport.
Oh my God, it's such
We've
nonsense.
always made the fights, you know.
It's crazy.
And finally, just one quick question about this weekend. Kyle Barallo fighting Jared Cannonier, big fight for Kyle. I guess kind of, you know, if Kyle goes out there and beats Jared Cannonier, he's number 5 in the division, and the middleweight division is really starting to kind of
Heat up. I agree.
Crammed at the very top. So,
Yeah, there's nothing but fun fights coming up in the middleweight division. It's like when everybody, it's like you're asking me right now. It's who knows? There's just so many possibilities in that division right now. And I always like, instead of talking first, I like to see how fights play out and how it all, you know, after everybody fights, let's see what happens and we'll find out what's
I tell you, this is very interesting. Like, Cannonier's got his hands full with a guy that's outside of the top 10, and this dude is out of the Fight Nerds. This guy's a young, strong man finishing people. Cannonier looks like he's still got it, but he's in his 40s. Damn, this is a very scary fight. A winner of this, like one win off of a title shot. Barallo in the top 5. I mean, talk about leaping. You know, you got Dan Hooker now in the top 5. You got this young Barallo coming in, top 5. Like, things are getting shaken up here. And you know the UFC wants Barallo to win this fight. You know they're trying to knock down Cannonier. Been there, done that. Cannonier's fought around and been a little monkey wrench into everyone's game plan. So I'm very curious to see what can Jared nullify this dude? Who are you picking in the chat, Cannonier or Barallo? Let me know. Still no Noche talk yet. No, he spoke about it already. He said Merab is just a dummy. Yeah, that's what he said in the beginning. So Merab has an injury, and if you just jump it in, he's got this injury. But he says he's good to go. Dana says he's an idiot for even bringing this up because now O'Malley's got a game plan. Go for the eye. Go for the cut. Reopen the scar tissue. So he already shit on Merab.
Next.
Is South Africa on the docket? Because
100%.
Evil Paulo Costa. Yeah, pretty much.
You already said it was not a smart decision to share the cut, but have you thought of replacement for that fight?
Oh, here we go. Here's Noche stuff for you. More.
Someone that you've been working in the last.
No.
Not because.
No replacement. What are you kidding me? If that fight falls off, you mean to tell me Shevchenko, Grasso? I mean, at least Grasso's Mexican. But come on, man. Stop.
Not because of this, but it's obviously a big fight.
No.
What?
I don't even talk like this. Don't you dare throw the jinx on me.
Wait, you don't have a backup fighter?
The cost of doing this production, if we have to change anything,
that's true. That's true, right? That is actually true. So they're gonna make oh my God, dude. Yo. I didn't even think about that, right? All the graphics and everything that they have to do for specific fighters, their walkouts and all their crazy stuff, you would literally have to do that for the backup fighter as well in case something happens. Oh, my God. Dude, this could be a nightmare. This could absolutely be a nightmare.
It's fucking devastating. So, no.
A lot of licking. Did you notice the licking on that one? Whoa, he licked this. He almost licked his lips off his face. Here, check it out.
So, no.
Yeah, lick them lips.
Just going off that, we're just a few weeks out from the Sphere. How is the production going for that? I mean, how much of the show is laid out and how much is still being developed at this point?
Incredible. I literally, before I flew to New York last week, we had a run through in the Sphere at 3 o'clock in the morning. We were there from 3 to 7 doing rehearsals and running through the whole thing. It's incredible.
I know in the past I've seen a live band there use drones in a show. Has anybody approached you? Have you guys thought about using drones for that particular broadcast?
No.
Okay. Cool. If you decide to, just a few more dollars. Just a few more dollars.
It isn't even about the money anymore, but no, drones are not a part of the show.
Yeah, they got the Saudi money, so.
Gotcha. I heard that you were on Instagram Live with Mick talking about possibility of taking Contender Series or the idea of it on the road.
I literally was sitting there and I was watching. I was looking around. I said, I wonder how this would do if we went 10 weeks on the road to 10 different cities with the
Yes, do that.
Contender Series next season.
Yes.
And Mick and Sean both love it. So it's something that I'll kick around.
Yeah, do that.
Around with the team and see what we think.
Over here, I just want to one with the Sphere. I know you guys, when there's like a big pay-per-view weekend, we see the
Hey guys, hit the like button. Okay, thank you.
ceremonial weigh-ins at an arena or a big.
By the way, Angel Gotti is going live at 7:30. So in 29 minutes, Angel Gotti's going live. This stream will redirect you to Angel's stream. And if she drops that link, I'm jumping on the program. We're going to talk about John Gotti III knocking out Floyd Mayweather. So after party at Angel's stream over there. Let's all go play on Angel's live and have a good time.
Location. So for that specific weekend, can we expect the press conference and the weigh-ins to be at the Sphere as well, or?
I don't know. She would be the one that would put all that together. So might want to talk to her later. She's the boss of that shit.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good. What's up?
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking, and I almost forgot about. I know when the Sphere first came out, and then MGM booked something on the same weekend. I know at first you felt there was some disrespect, but that sort of thing I imagine happens with a long relationship. Are things good with the MGM?
Yeah, it's not about them doing things the same. But they've been disrespecting us for years. This is a long-term.
Damn.
Some long-term disrespect here, and Bill Hornbuckle, who runs MGM, I appreciate the fact that he let me do this. He didn't have to let me go to the Sphere. Could have said, no, you're under contract with us and whatever. He was trying to fix the relationship because these guys that run the arena have just
heard this story already.
So fucking bad for so long. And, Bill Hornbuckle's trying to fix that relationship. Cool? Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Daddy Dana. Wow. What a media scrum. Yeah. All right. What do you guys think about Daddy Dana? Half naked.
In a cage, half naked. Dana,
come on, chat.
People fight half naked, half naked.
Woo!
In a cage, half naked. Do it for Daddy Dana White.
Come on, let's see it. Daddy Dana. Daddy Dana.
Too late for Mr. Bean's face. Daddy Dana. Daddy Dana. It's going to be incredible. I am Daddy Dana White. I like to watch people fight. Naked. Half naked in a cage. Daddy Dana. Daddy Dana. Too late for Mr. Bean's face. Daddy Dana. Daddy Dana. It's going to be incredible. Daddy Dana, Daddy Dana, too late for Mr. Bean's face.
Yeah!
Daddy Dana, Daddy Dana.
Incredible.
It's going to be incredible.
What a night.
Now power set that like. Power set that like. Do it for Daddy Dana White.
Right. Very nice. Very nice. That was great. That was phenomenal. All right, guys. We're going to redirect you over to Angel Gotti's stream. Thank you guys for stopping by tonight. Thank you to the people that donated to the stream. If you want to join and become a member, hit the join button. Get the Daddy Dana faces over there. And we will be back on Friday for Fuqua Friday. We'll be back on Saturday for the UFC Barallo versus Cannonier fight. We have a second channel called Gummy Gang, and that's where I get high. I might get high later on Angel Stream, so if you want to dabble in some marijuana and have some fun on Angel Stream, I'll see you over there. But yeah, it's going to redirect you. Go hit the like here, then hit the like over there, and we'll see you next time on the MMA-Holes. Good seeing everyone in the chat. What are we going to end this with? Do we have another Dana White jam? Hold on a second. Let's see.
Welcome to the MMA-Holes. Hit the like and enjoy the...
We have Jon Jones.
Well, how much you call an elite compared?
Okay, here's Jon Jones. He's going to take you out. Guys, thank you for stopping by, and don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-Hole. I expect to see everyone in the chat at Angel Stream. Okay, bye.
Well, how much you call an elite compared to you? I have multimillionaire friends, several billionaire friends, friends in the highest branches of the military. Meanwhile, you make 3D designs. You have no followers, probably still trying to pay off your house. Willing to bet you live in an apartment. But yeah, let's make fun of me. I got a domestic violence charge about 4 years ago now. Maybe even 5 years ago. Meanwhile, I've made close to 20 million since then. My wife is still with me. Fuck the shit out of me every night. My life is Gucci. Telling my buddy Jeff to shush probably wasn't a good idea. It's not that hard to find it.
A black man can't drink?